become the sole guardian of his grandfather's most mystical possession, his Dragon Ball.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Here, let me actually turn my mic up. It's probably a little quiet. There we go. That's a little better. How's it going, Broly? I'm doing fantastic. Hey, how's it going, Koss? You're at 71 subs, man. Congratulations, man. 100 subscribers ain't far away. Hey, what's going on, LH? I'm doing fantastic. Koss says, would you make a symbiote Goku? What if? Maybe. But fortunately, it didn't. It didn't win the vote. Fortunately, but it is a pretty cool concept. Yeah, I was actually wanting to do that one a little bit because I wouldn't make the symbiote have like a personality, like how the more current, or like the movies have. It would have been more like the original, to where true it's a living organism, but it just makes the user stronger, and Goku would struggle to control it because it brings out your bad nature. But I even had more cool stuff like Null was going to be in there, and he was like God of Destruction level, but Beerus defeated him and sealed him away, blah blah. Can you do what if he had the Bankai or Banki? Maybe. Hey, what's going on, Destroyer? LH said, what was your favorite what if to make? Oh man, I like. I know this might sound cringe, but I actually liked making them all. Honestly, there wasn't really one that I hated making. Yeah, I don't know. Like, there wasn't really one that really like. I don't know. Maybe the Goten Potential one was probably was pretty fun to make, but they were all fun in my opinion. The one that I I didn't mind making. I actually liked it, but it was a kick in the nuts. Was the Big Getty Star one, because I had to end it early because it was doing so bad. But hey, what's going on, Neon? Thank you so much for the donation earlier, man. I really do appreciate it. So we got 7 people in here, or 9, excuse me. I'll take it. I'm happy. Well, if he had all types of ki, that would be ridiculous. I mean, that would be. I mean, he would just have insane ki potential. Oh, look at that! Botworks finally decided to join in. So you guys should be able to see your text show up soon. Finally. I don't know where that's been. Hey, Neon get to 1 membership, and Yan was the one to get it. Thank you, Neon. I appreciate it. Oh, hold on, music. Aw, the music ended. But yeah, thank you, Neon. Yan, if you're watching, I hope you enjoy some of the membership videos. There will be new ones coming out soon. Another membership video I'm going to be working on is another Star Wars one. I'm excited to make. Can you do one where Goku's the One Punch Man universe? Ooh, that'd be interesting. I mean, like, would he be like from Super and then he goes to One Punch Man, or would he be like born in One Punch Man? Because I mean, if he was, he would pretty quickly rise in power. But without ki, though, he would have problems. Hey. Yes, sir. Nearly 2 years as a member. It's been crazy. And you've been... So, everybody give a W in chat for Neon. I think Neon is probably the longest member, I think. So, give him W in the chat for him. Show him some love. Alrighty. I hope you can hit 50k subs. Shaggy the God. Hey, what's going on, Shaggy? And Broly, hope you hit 50k subs. Well, from my YouTube statistics, they actually predicted that I might be able to break 50k by November. But I really hope it's true. Ours had said, "Yo, I love your videos. Watching you since he hit 500 subs." Hey, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Oops, Caesar forgot to subscribe to you. Well, you can subscribe now. Thank you. 100K by 2027. That'd be crazy. Never know. Maybe. DD says nice vids. Thank you. What if Goku has timeless potential? He would just have no limits. So I already kind of did the one. I said like, what if Goku broke his limiter? What if Goku met the old Zeno? Oh, are you talking about the being before Zeno or above him? I forgot his name. Yeah, you know, it's cool, but so okay. Use code parent Fortnite. I'm shop's crazy. W deserves the subs for real. Hey, thank you, Cesar, for subscribing. Actually, do something real quick. Hold on, everybody. There we go. Now I can see a lot better. Hey, Neon, get the 1 membership. Hey, Shaggy the God got it. Look at that. Hey, W in chat. That's what's up. I honestly didn't even know if like the longest time you could actually like send like you could actually send that. I never actually knew that people could actually do that. Surprisingly. Hey, and we got a whole bunch of people subscribing. Today's a good day, I guess. Only, of course, a good day. So, 3-year anniversary. I've been doing this channel for 3 years. God, I feel old. Alright, what if Goku lost his memories again? That'll be interesting. What if Piccolo trained with Goku and Gohan's time chamber? What if you were in Dragon Ball? What if Goku locked in for real? Hey! Well, that music is lit every time. Hey, LH, welcome to the Dragon Force, my friend. What if he was trapped in time for 1 billion years? It wouldn't even be possible. I mean, Goku could be dead. What if King Cold was good? You know what's funny? My friend actually talked about that. My friend was talking about King Cold, funny enough, and he was like, "Yeah, like what if like King Cold was? Oh, I was hitting my microphone. What if a King Cold was like a good guy? I mean, if King Cold was a good guy, like realistically, Frieza wouldn't really be evil. Well, if Frieza Force was good, I think they would still work with the Saiyans, though. I don't know about ruling over planets, but I don't know. They would probably have Saiyans be more like bounty hunters for them, or you know, bodyguards maybe. stuff like that. That's what Saiyans will probably be doing, like bounty hunting work, or you know, whatever. That the Frieza Force might like pay them to go do, maybe because the Frieza Force wants to like take over a planet, not by of course evil means, but you know, add it to their empire. And if they have a lot of problems, they can call the Saiyans to go fight them. Well, yeah, that is true too. Well, I mean, King Cold would definitely notice that Frieza was evil. You never know, like, maybe, like, Frieza would lie. But, I mean, if that was the case, though, King Cold would just beat Frieza. King Cold is only in his second form, and he's on the same strength as Frieza is. Maybe a little bit weaker. I'd say, like, 100 million. So, imagine if King Cold went to his final form, which I've already done breakdowns for it. He would easily be second form Cell level. He would just one-tap Frieza and get his empire back. Like, in reality. Like Frieza would get blitzed. What if Cooler was the Goku's main enemy instead of Frieza? It would honestly be better because, like, I like Cooler way more than Frieza. Cooler actually admitted like that, like he messed up. And I don't know. He's just cooler. All right. I'll stop. I don't want to get lynched by my fans, but nah. But like, he literally, like, in my opinion, like he has more potential than Frieza. He was actually more calm and calculated, and sure, he was evil, but he was actually a bit. I wouldn't say he wasn't as crazy-ish as Frieza. You know what I mean? Like he was a bit more like calm, collected evil. Yeah, like, I would see King Cold kind of being more, you know, like, if Cooler came back, I wouldn't want to come back as like meta Cooler. That was really stupid. But like, if it was Frieza to Cooler, Beerus would have still told him to destroy the planet, though. Yeah, that is true. Well, because King Cold was smart. King Cold, you know, while true, he looked down upon the Saiyans, but he actually treated them with respect, and the Saiyans didn't mind him. Frieza was like the spoiled brat who was really psychotic on them, and you know, yeah, he was bad. That's why the Saiyans don't like him. But either way, Beerus would have told Cooler to destroy the Saiyans, and he would have done it. He wouldn't have cared. He would have did it, and he would have probably given more respect to Bardock if Bardock did like fly up and try fighting him. Knowing Cooler, I would honestly see him like get out of his chair that he was sitting in, and he would probably like fight Bardock one-on-one because he does have respect like that. Like Cooler is more like a warrior than Frieza ever was. Like Frieza was just spoiled. But, yeah, exactly. And Cooler would be the same way. You know, like Cooler didn't really care about the Saiyans, but I think he was a lot more like King Cold though, so he would treat them more like soldiers, and I think he would honor Bardock, and he would probably fight him one-on-one. I mean, obviously he would win, but he would give Bardock an honorable death because Cooler was more of a warrior. And like, think about it too, he could have killed Goku anytime he wanted to, but he didn't because he wanted to see the Super Saiyan transformation, because he wanted to see Goku's true power, because he's a warrior. I mean, Cooler is already like a freak of nature. Like, he was more advanced than Frieza is. Now, it could be age. Like, he is older by, we don't know how many years. It could be 20, 50 to 100 years. We don't know because they age is crazy. The Saiyan war that made him king in the first place. What I honestly think, in my opinion, what happened is when Yamoshi went Super Saiyan God and he attacked the evil Saiyans and stuff, and when he lost it, I also think that he went Super Saiyan in the end on the planet, and that's when he pretty much, the power consumed him, aka like they destroyed the planet alongside him, and the Saiyans were able to flee, and they fled to planet Tuffle where they fought the Tuffles. And I think during that time, that's when you would probably have one of the ancestors of Vegeta's family, lineage. Maybe again it was even before that, we don't know. and maybe he rose up and he was the more powerful one, and then that's just how it was. Like he was the strongest. You don't know, or maybe you never know too. Yamoshi could have potentially been like the leader, and he despised how the Saiyans were, so he turned on him. And maybe his descendant is Vegeta. We don't know. Some people even think that his descendant is Goku because of how Yamoshi spoke to him. But yeah, you don't really know that though. But like, hey, Bardock's no joke. Like King Vegeta was on missions and stuff too, but like Bardock, again, like Bardock's almost comparable to King Vegeta. People forget that. Yeah, for real. What if Goku died after swallowing the Dragon Ball in GT? Oh, that'd be hilarious. What if Bardock and Gina or Gine survived? Yes, I have. Yeah. I have. Long time ago, though. I mean, in reality, if Frieza never, like, destroyed the Saiyans, Bardock would have probably grown stronger than King Vegeta. Because his power level was already, like, 10,000. And if you think about it, though, like, he was only getting stronger. So he would have probably, because I remember when he went up to go fight Frieza, he got, like, a little, like, Zenkai buff, and he went up to, like, 13,000. Is what people say, so... It could be very, and if you also remember too, in the episode of Bardock, when he woke up, he got a Zenkai boost as well, and he was way stronger. Like he was able to fight King Chill. Which even if you want to say like that, like King Chill was weak, which is fine. Even if his power level was like 100,000, that's still insanely impressive. Yeah, exactly. Like Neon, like that's what I mean. Like people be dissing on Bardock, but like that was the problem with King Vegeta and even normal Vegeta is they never really trained. Bardock was fighting and doing his thing. How do you like Dragon Ball Spark? Oh, Sparking Zero. I like it. I will say though, they are a little lacking with the content though. What I mean by that is they should have really added characters from Tenkaichi 3 already in there with the super characters. Because they say there's 160, 170 some characters, but that's counting forms. And I know that Tenkaichi 3 did the same thing, but damn. Like, I honestly think that they should have added the Dragon Ball characters and especially like the movie character, like more movie characters, like GT characters, stuff like that. Like, I don't know why, like, if they did that and then they're like saving it, that's what they're probably doing. But I would probably want like more maps and stuff, at least like more maps. But yeah, I mean, I probably know what they're doing. What they're doing is they want to like milk the game for years and years and years, because that's what they did with like Xenoverse 2. But yeah, character creation would be crazy. Yeah, the thing about Xenoverse 2 though is they do a better job at their DLCs. Like, like you can spend $10 for a game pass, and it gives you like extra like story. It gives you like 3 to 4 like new characters and all that, outfits and stuff. Like they actually do a really good job with that. They should have done that for Sparking Zero, but I know that Sparking Zero is not really story driven much. Like you can do like the what if scenarios, but damn, like at least add like the characters. Like with like the Piccolo and Gohan DLC, it was actually really good. Like they did a great job with it. But why did they not add more maps? They should have added more maps, man. They flopped on that. They should have at least added. I would have been happy if there was like 2 new maps. You know what I mean? Like, at least, like, 2 new maps. Like, at least something, I don't know. Like, I don't know why they did. Like, maybe it's because Sparking Zero's graphic-wise is above Xenoverse 2. Like, how they code the game is a lot different. But, damn. Like, come on, man. They gotta do better than that. Like, if you're gonna give us the characters, that's great because the characters are fire. But at least give us like more like cosmetics or maps or something, you know. Hoping for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. I want to be more freedom. Let me be a villain. I don't know if they're gonna go down like the villain route because it seems pretty story driven in terms of like the Kanton City thing. It probably won't be that. It'll probably have something to do with like the demon realm because they always be like fighting them. I wouldn't be surprised if it was something with like Fu or something like that, but we don't know because I know that their story's still going. But maybe, you don't know. Like, how crazy would it be if if Xenoverse 3, you're the villain? You know, like, like there's like a new original character, but this character is evil, and maybe near the end he turns good. That'd be crazy. That would be wild. Like, imagine just being like a villain the whole game. That would like turn the whole game series on its head. Because you were being like the hero the whole time. Imagine being the villain. That'll be nuts. I just imagine Goku wearing a top hat. I mean, maybe. I mean, but we don't know. I mean, I wonder when Xenoverse 3 is coming out. Probably not for a long time. Probably not for a while, since you got Sparking Zero. Probably not for a couple more years. My other issue is Sparking Zero and the lack of outfits. I want Batman, Vegeta, and Orange Jack Yotu for real. The outfits are literally criminal. You know, like, I don't know. I don't know, man. They could have done so much better. They could have, in my opinion, they could have added 20 to 30 more characters. Like, they could have added more Dragon Ball characters, more GT characters, more movie characters. And even something nice, like, dude, if Bardock had Super Saiyan, that'll be nuts, by the way. But, like, it'll be cool. Even if you gave, like, the Saiyans, you know, like, number one, like, Bardock's team, like, if we could play as them. But also, they can all turn Grade Ape. Like why can't Raditz and Nappa turn Grade Ape? You know, and I know that'll be, like, more like Giants, but it'll make them want to be playable, you know? Like, how sick would it be if Bardock can go Super Saiyan and Raditz and Nappa and Bardock's team? Like, that's what they did in the original. You think the continuation of the DBS anime is valid? Yeah. I mean, it's, you know, it's gonna get to a point in the future, you know, to where they're gonna have to reboot one day. And they should do a Dragon Ball spinoff show for like the humans and hybrids. I would love if like a Toritaro and them, they actually did like side like manga series for like other characters like Krillin, Yamcha, Tien, Goten, Trunks. Oh no! Dragon Ball's not ending. That anime is so that's the most popular anime in the world. Period. Yeah, I mean, we would either get like a reboot, or, you know, like a different timeline, or, you know, something like that. Like, you know, like they would, you know, how crazy would it be, right? Hear me out. Is if how they reboot Dragon Ball, right? Is, you know, that dude in Dragon Ball Daima who's like above Zeno? I forgot his name. Like, you know, like he looks like a Majin. I forgot his name, but because I haven't watched Daima yet. But like, he is like, but like he's like above Zeno. Could you imagine, right? If they defeated a threat, and this is like way down the line, you know, like 5-10 years later, but everything's like messed up, right? Well, that guy, what he does is he resets everything. Like, you know, like he's like, let's just reset everything and start fresh. Bro, could you imagine if he like remade like the 12 universes and everything? And like everything is like reset. So like, it's not like a restart of like Dragon Ball, but like the characters have all gotten retconned. That would be nuts. Could you imagine that? Dude, that opens up a whole new world of opportunities. You think it'll take Goku to beat Frieza Black? I don't know. I don't know if they would beat him together. Maybe. Goku was the main character, but I mean, Frieza did beat the main villain, Gas, so it would probably be like a team up. Because the way how they're doing it, it's like Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, and, you know, and Broly. Oh, dude, Demigod would be crazy. When do you think they'll animate Dragon Ball Super again, Season 2? Probably not for a while. Maybe when Daima ends. Maybe they might reveal something, and maybe it'll come out in the future. I don't know, though. Have we seen anything on Dragon Ball Kakame? Not really. Not really much, but I have seen it. Like, it looks incredible. The art style is insane. Man, it's only been 25 minutes, man. It feels like an hour. Akime is sick. Yeah, it seems like it. Also, I'm glad you guys also like the new video that came out today. That video is doing 1 out of 10, which is fantastic. So I'm glad you guys like it. So today, to celebrate the 3-year anniversary of the channel, I decided, why don't we go back and we look at some of the old videos of my channel. Would you guys want to do that? You know, to go back 3 years ago and see where it all started. All right, let's go back. We're going back in time. All right, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shrink this so it actually like fits on the screen, because it's gonna be like trippy looking when it doesn't. So hold on, let me just do this. Let me shrink it like, oh, there we go. Shrink it like that. Look at that. Look at that. It's perfect. Cell knows best. Okay, and bop it a boom and bam. And let me just hold on, drag that down now. Oh yeah. When are we getting Emperor Goku? You did say you'd do it. As a matter of fact, I will actually be working on that soon. As a matter of fact, funny you actually said that. That'll actually be coming out soon. So Emperor Goku is coming very soon, actually, very soon. But I'm working on another video for an executive member right now. But I think you should remaster some old What Ifs. I was actually thinking about that. Taking some old What If and then remastering it. So, well, the Emperor Goku one will be for members, though, sadly. I know it might upset some of you guys that are not members. The reason for it is because remastering a What If and then making it public does not do well. Collab with Salad Saiyan, please. I wish, but he would not want to collaborate with me. Also, collabs are, I don't know how that would work on a What If. That might be weird. But yeah, unfortunately, the Emperor Goku one would not work because it's like a re-upload, a remaster doesn't do good. I've done it before. It doesn't do as good as the original. But for members, though, for Patreon and YouTube, I would, or for YouTube members and Patreon members, I will. Oh, man. All right, so as you guys see, though, the first video I ever did was a power level list. Funny thing is behind this, it was actually like a joke. It was actually a joke. My friend was like, "Yo, you should make a YouTube channel," because I spent like an hour talking about what if Bardock turned Super Saiyan, and then I made the channel, and he was like, "Yo, bro, you should be like the like generic shitty channel that makes like power level." So I made it, and the reason why it's still there is honestly just because, you know, just for like memories. So yeah, like that, like literally. And he's like, "Yo, you should be like those like little channels and make power levels." And I'm like, "Okay." But but then afterwards, I was gonna hide it, but then I'm like, nah, you know what? I'm gonna actually keep it up because that was the first video ever. Oh my god, there it is. What if Bardock turned into a Super Saiyan? Look at that. You know, the thumbnail looks really cool, but I didn't realize that when it's on YouTube, it's really fucking small. Excuse my language. So if I were to like remake that, if I were to like see, look, guys, I've always had that thumbnail style. Come on now, y'all know that I'm really good at making thumbnails. Come on now, you already know it. But but I didn't realize though that you know, when you make an image, it's nice and big on your monitor, but then when it's on a YouTube video, it's really tiny, as you can see. Um, well, if I were to remake that today, which I easily can, that's really basic. I would make Bardock a lot bigger, like I'd make him like way bigger on the screen. Um, and like that's what I would. Oh, do y'all want to know a pretty funny story? Is a buddy of mine. You guys might know him. His name is Raffle Saiyan. You guys might know him. He actually came to me privately and we had a conversation because this is weeks ago. Like if you guys watch him, you know that he went quiet for a while. Well, it's just he was going through some stuff. Because he was going through some stuff and he was actually contemplating on quitting. I'm not going to get into it because it's not my business to say. But he came to me and he's like, "Hey man, do you got some tips and stuff?" So if you guys have noticed that his content has changed a little bit, and again, it's all of his ability. Like he is very talented. He is really talented. Um, when we face a real, I've actually done that before. Um, well, Raffle, I remember, I gave him some advice. Like I told him, like, "Hey man, like you should make your videos a little longer, and like you should make your videos longer." Do this and that, like find a good upload schedule and stick to it. And he needed help on thumbnails, right? Well, well, me and him, like now I actually made some thumbnails for him, but well, he didn't really want to take mine for some. I don't know why he didn't because I didn't charge him anything. I said, "No, I mean, like you can just have it." But but his philosophy was is like, well, I wanted to use a thumbnail that I made just because it's I don't know. I honestly don't know why. It's like I was perfectly fine with him using my. So anyway, so so I was teaching him some stuff like how to make like a thumbnail, right? So what he did is he made his thumbnail, as you guys know, is for like the Bardock and King Vegeta one, right? And he actually put a lot of effort into it, and I actually really do like it. Well, in about literally, and I'm not joking, in about 12 minutes to 15 minutes, I made the same image, but in my way, and he was flabbergasted. Do you all want to see this? This is like behind the scenes, like me and him had like a thumbnail battle. So you know how it was a King Vegeta and Bardock? I think it was like the first thumbnail for that series. Wait. Let me actually see. For if you guys do need a link for Discord, hold on one second. I'll actually get one for you. Yeah, there's like a bad problem with Discord right now. I don't know why, but it doesn't let me. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Chat, try this out. Are you running out of what ifs? No, not really. Okay. Now where was I? Oh yeah. Alrighty. So let me get this and get that and get that. Okay. So so if you guys actually look, for hold on. And by the way, this is like no hate towards him because he's a super cool dude. Okay. Yep. There it is. Okay. Okay. Now watch this. Okay. Okay. So look, if we look at this, right? Look, so there's the thumbnail that he made, right? This is the one that I'm talking about right here. Uh which by the way, I also made another one for him there, and this one I also helped him make. This one he made on his own, and that one. So he did a good job. Yeah, look, you can tell there's like a difference though between it. Subscribe to him. Nah, what are you talking about? I am subscribed. What are you talking about? I swore I subscribed to him. Oh no, I just got exposed. No, but dang, I actually could have swore that I subscribed to him before. Anyway, but yeah, see, look, right there is the thumbnail though, right? So watch this. So what I did is me and him have like a little like thumbnail off, right? And now look at this. So here's his, and then look, it took me like 5 to 10 minutes. Look at the difference. Oh, hold on, wait, you can't see it. Look, bro was so flabbergasted. Bro's like, how in the hell? So yeah, look, there's mine, and there's his. I will say though, all jokes aside, the fact that like he never really like makes thumbnails, and he actually did that good is really impressive. You make a long series like Call Me RJ? No, I can't draw manga, sorry. But yeah, that is actually my thumbnail and his. Like, bro was flabbergasted. Like, he couldn't believe it. And he was like, bro, how in the hell? But yeah, like, I offered to give him that thumbnail for free, by the way. Like, I didn't care. Like, I made it for free. It was really easy. A 100 part what if? I don't know about that one. We're gonna have to. Oh, man. Okay. So, alrighty, so all jokes aside, though, I love Raffle. He's hilarious, and he's a really, really, really talented creator. If you don't know who he is, which you're living under a rock, go subscribe to him, man, and show him some support, because he really does put a lot of passion into his work. Very, very, very talented. Vegeta, what's the power saying about his power level? It's over 9,000! Alright, but anyway, oh my god, man, looking at this stuff is crazy. Yeah, I didn't really realize I gotta hop off. It's midnight. Have a good stream. Congrats on 3 years. Hey, thank you, Neon. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for the donations and stuff, and getting people a member, and also being. I honestly think that you're the longest one, or you're like the second to longest one. But yeah, man, thanks so much for the support. Yeah, but the Bardock one didn't actually carry me that much. It was this one. This one sent me over the edge, and that one got popular. Um. Oh man. Oh, what a Beerus woke up early. God. Oh yeah, that's right. I could check. Duh. Okay, hold on. Neon, stay with me for 1 second. I'm gonna be exploring to go see if you actually are the longest member. I don't remember. Back in my day, yeah, that's what it feels like. All right, let me actually see. See my members. Time on as a member. Nope, Neon, you are second. You're defeated by Colton Young by 1 month. Colton Young is the longest. And you're actually tied with Dead Rising too, by the way. But if it makes you feel better, you are a super elite, and you've been a super elite for 15 months. Colton's been Dragon. Oh, never mind. He was a Dragon Force elite for 21. Okay. And total time. Okay, but he rejoined 3 months ago. You have never rejoined, meaning that like you've always paid straight. So you're actually the only person that's been 15 months plus, and but it showed that you upgraded 15 months ago. So like you've been on it. So if that does make you feel a little better, um, hopefully that makes you feel a little better. What am I? What place? What place am I in? You're new. I got a water field. Here's my channel. Ooh, sentient. Ooh, that's a cool idea. Alrighty, so how about this? How about we look at some of these what ifs, go back to the past? I hate hearing myself, by the way, but what if we did? What if we went back in the past, looked at some of these what ifs? We had a lot of wars, a lot of battles. Yeah, it'd be like that. Oh, let me get. Okay. Alrighty, so why don't we watch one of these what ifs? Go back to the past. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Who is live right now? Oh my gosh, Chandler. What is my shorts? What in the why is my shorts like sandwich Chris Hemsworth, the Thing, and Eddie Hall? What the world? I don't watch anything on my YouTube channel. That's just so random. I only use my YouTube channel to like just like make like upload videos and like comment on other like what if videos. I don't really use it to like watch my other like like my normal videos that I want to watch. Like this is so random. Ooh, that pizza does look good though. Ooh, ooh. Oh my god. All right, all right. Look, I'm all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. All right, my bad. I'm done being fat. My shorts are scary. Okay. Oh, I hate hearing my own voice, but we're gonna go back to the past and what if Goku could copy abilities from just seeing it? But we're gonna go back to the past and look at some of these videos, and yeah, let's just see. So I'll never forget it was, and look on the day. Oh, it's February 13th, but either way, February 13th. I started on the 12th though. Um, hello. I hope you enjoyed my first what if video. And I do apologize for any typos as I never made one before. Let me know in the comments down below. Much love. Oh my god, damn. Look. YouTube actually made chapters. Alright, wait. I want to actually see some comments. What? Cool video. Broke cook, keep on grinding. Find your channel, like your what ifs, keep going, you're gonna blow. What's up, bro? Oh my god, look. It's my old buddy. Yeah, that's when he's very talented artist. He's no joke. So yeah, little bit of backstory so you guys know. A friend of mine told me to start YouTube. I made like a joke video for like a power level, but then I got serious. Now remember, I never made a YouTube video before, but I already had all the tools to make it. I already have a very powerful computer, a gaming computer. I had a Blue Yeti microphone. I already had Filmora, which is a editing software that I've already know how to use for like the past 10 years. I've edited videos for other people before, and I also have Photoshop, which I use to make thumbnails. And I've been using that for ages, so I already know like how to like make it. So I literally had all the tools to literally do YouTube, so I was very lucky. But I wasn't perfect, obviously. I was new to talking to the microphone, and you'll definitely hear it. Obviously, my microphone sounds better now, and like the background noise is removed and etc. etc. But back here, microphone didn't do that because when I recorded my audio on OBS, I didn't add filters to it. Um, so that's why it sounded bad. But now let's give it a shot. Are you guys ready? Let's get on into it. If there's any things that I've missed or anything that doesn't make sense, remember this is a what if, so things don't really make sense, which is why it's called a what if. So today we're going to be going through what if Bardock turned Super Saiyan against Frieza. And what I'm referring to is when Goku was first sent off and Bardock makes his final stand against Frieza. Right. Alright, so first thing that I remember is I obviously sound very beautiful. But one thing though is I sound too far away from the microphone, so I'm talking like this from like the distance, and my audio is not very high, and the music is actually fine where it is. But but I'm like picking apart like if it was like me today, like what would I change? But I actually like it though. Right before he destroyed Planet Vegeta, how would this change the story, and how would this impact Dragon Ball itself? So, our story will begin with Bardock battered and bruised. He's fighting through the soldiers of Frieza's army, and he was going to make his final stand against Frieza. As remember, all the other Saiyans never showed up because they thought he was joking. And at this point, Bardock had nothing to lose. He saw the vision of his son, and he sent his son away, and he lost all his comrades to Dodoria. So he was going to make his final stand against Frieza, and he was willing to die to change the future. That's a very simple thing. Well, he charges in against all the Frieza soldiers, battling his way through them all.
Battering his way through them all.
Past them, and then Frieza comes out of the ship.
Look at Frieza ugly, yeah.
Oh, look at Frieza ugly, yeah.
Says his speech, very similar to what to Power, Gine, and Goku and Raditz, and his pride.
Oh yeah, back when he used to add like multiple pictures. Well, because the funny thing is ever since I added the background thing, which does make it way easier to edit, by the way, because it's less, pictures in the background. The problem is whenever I used to like render, adding more than like 2 pictures on it, for some reason was just really like not liking it. Like YouTube was not liking that. I don't know why. So I had to change up my style and just add like the background, like a blurry background, but less images in like one spot. Like I can still do it. Like I have done it before. But I just added more pictures. But God, man, 11 minutes. But yeah, I have learned a lot. Oh snap, super sandwich. Now, funny thing is, the reason why I did power levels here is number one because it was Bardock Saga, so you realistically could. But the other thing was I would not have done it today. The reason why is because people flip their shit whenever, excuse me, but my language, whenever I bring up power levels, because people are so anal about power levels in Dragon Ball, it's ridiculous. So even if I made my own opinion on power levels, I'm wrong, and people will just be going ape war in the comments. So, sometimes I do power levels, which as you guys see, but once when it gets past like the Frieza arc, there's no point jumping into it. You just do power scaling. You don't really do power levels because power levels are BS. Well, further than that, that's why they stopped. You know what I mean? It's like that's the reason why. So I get a power levels there, and one thing that I did realize is Bardock would even be stronger than this because his power level was around 10,000, but I forgot that he actually that he actually got a Zenkai, like a mini Zenkai, when he fought Frieza. Like his Saiyan spirit was high. Some people speculate that his power level was at least like 12, like 13,000. So if it was around like 13,000 or 500, which is what a lot of people thought it was, which is pretty much makes him like the strongest Saiyan. Want me to spam, boss? No, don't spam, please. He would actually be like 675k, minusing like a rage boost too. Like a rage boost would make me even stronger. But either way, he would have killed Frieza. I was actually thinking about like imagine if Bardock fought Frieza, right? Well, I actually had like 2 ideas for the story. I basically was thinking, okay, well, what if Frieza survived and went to his second form? Well, Bardock is cooked because what's he gonna do? And Frieza fires like a final attack at Bardock, and Bardock's struggling to hold it back. But what if all the Saiyans roll up in their Grade 8 forms to go battle? Now, it is technically impossible because the fake moon, but you could just bullshit and have one of like the Saiyans just use it. It's whatever. And they all turn Grade Ape and they go fire their own attack. Even if the average like Grade Ape was like 100, or excuse me, was like 10,000. If you had like 100 of them, that would be well over 1,000,000 plus. So Bardock would beat Frieza. It's like how cool would that be? Like imagine you had like 100 like Great Apes and they all help the Super Saiyan Bardock and they all fired their own blast against second form Frieza Supernova. And before he could go into his final form, he was hit and he was destroyed. And imagine like the great apes, like, you know, like get out of like Bardock's, you know, they like help him when Bardock goes back to base form because he is the legendary Super Saiyan. I mean, he would be treated like a god because he's the legend. Yeah, with King Vegeta dead, Bardock would easily become the king of the Saiyans. So easily, because like even without Super Saiyan, he would be the strongest one. Like he'd be like probably like, I would say like Zenkai wise, he'd probably be like 15, 16K. Man.
Is still weaker than first form Frieza, as he was 530,000. So this can go two possible ways. So
yeah, I was right. So like two possible ways. Oh my god. Man. Monkey army. Alright, so let's see. Oh my god. This is the what if that really actually started like pushing my channel. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget when I uploaded this. It just like that one did like 5 times better than the Bardock one. That one really like elevated the just that's wild. But yeah, look, oh my god, back when I used to reply to every comment, no more. My problem is I just can't reply to them all, man. There's so many. Like, it's literally ridiculous. Like, I'll spend all day. Roll Frieza quote, trust. That's crazy.
Throw it out there. I know that it is pretty much impossible for Goku. The story takes place on planet Namek.
Okay, so we got some new music. First thing I realized is the music is a bit too loud, judging from my voice. I'm ending this tonight. Major went super racist blue. That's crazy.
A battered and hurt Goku has just finished forming the Spirit Bomb to throw at the mighty Frieza to end this chaos once and for all.
And by the way, some people might ask though, like, dang, like, man, like, where did this image quality come from? Well, in all fairness, it's because, again, I didn't have like the background video thing, and I could add more pictures, but it was too difficult because people wanted a background thing, and I did it, and it actually helped out the channel. So I couldn't add as many pictures. Now, one thing is I was working at KFC at the time. Some people may not know, but I was actually quote unquote out sick. I actually took like a week off to like do YouTube a whole bunch, and what I was gonna do is I was gonna upload like every single day. But the problem is I got burnt out. But we'll get into that one in a minute. I'll explain that story.
As the ball catches Frieza off guard, he grabs the Spirit Bomb, and with his pure power, he was able to push it back and overpower Goku, who at this point was beyond exhausted. Goku tried all that he could, even bursting into Kaioken for a few seconds, but to no avail. The Spirit Bomb was being crushed as it formed a black hole of energy, as Goku fell right into it as it exploded. Nothing was left.
Man, can I be honest though?
Gohan and Krillin, they just watched in horror.
Man, the Resurrection F, like, you know, like rock soundtrack is just peak.
Goku was
God, they killed with that.
And Frieza was standing there, panting, exhausted. But then he begins to laugh, saying that the monkey was dead. He was finally able to defeat him.
That's not racism. I'm basically just saying what Frieza would say. Don't hold that to me.
But Frieza was terrified inside. He thought that he almost died. But he wasn't worried now that the Saiyan that caused some issues is
okay,
gone.
good. Wait, maybe the chat didn't notice I said that. Okay.
The last 3 little issues. But then, suddenly, the ground started shaking because there was silence.
Kakarot, what is that power?
And they look around and they didn't know what was
impossible.
happening. And then, bam, a massive beam of light shoots into the sky.
Kakarot, what is the power?
And it disappears as Goku stands there looking
like
Alright,
I'm
Goku,
done.
But his
what I say? Nah. I didn't say anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
Around him as he glared right into Frieza's soul.
Oh man, this web's showing good, isn't it?
And they couldn't sense his power, but they feel this massive pressure of energy.
Nah. You don't need to turn on the stream, bro. There ain't nothing there. It was just Frieza calling the Saiyans monkeys is all. It wasn't me.
Original show. Not knowing what this is, And this wasn't a grade 8, as Frieza gasped, thinking it could be the Super Saiyan transformation. Now, we don't truly know the exact multiplier for this form. I would say he's around...
Wait, I actually got a good question. And this is like all jokes aside, like complete side note. What would Goku, how strong would Goku be in your guys' opinions? Like, this is Goku from the Frieza arc. Like, how strong would he be? Also, by the way, LH, we're not making P. Diddy jokes. That's disgusting. Chill out. I'm going to give you a warning. If I see that P. Diddy stuff again, you're going to be in a little bit of timeout. You're not going to like it. So, no, we're not making no P. Diddy jokes. That's disgusting. That's nasty. That's a no-no. But all jokes aside, how strong would Goku be, in your guys' opinion? How strong would he actually be if he was from the Frieza arc and he got Ultra Instinct? Now, we don't know the actual multiplier, obviously. What do you guys think? I know that there's like a few speculations of it, like you can go power scaling. I remember like someone power scaled a multiplier for Super Saiyan God, and I think it was like 100,000. And Goku got his shit shoved in as a Super Saiyan God by Jiren. So if Goku went times 50 on top of that with Super Saiyan Blue, damn, it'd be crazy. That's like a 5 million times boost from base, right? And then you go times 20 that, and he still was losing to Jiren, which is crazy. That's like 100 million times like your base form. For depression multiple times. Hey, man, no problem at all. And then on top of that, he still was losing. And so Jiren was at, because remember in like Dragon Ball official scaling, if somebody is 2 times stronger than you, you can't really fight him. So Jiren was at least 2 times stronger than that, and then Ultra Instinct Goku was able to throw hands. Can you imagine like his like the buff is like 200 million? That'll be ridiculous. But how strong would he be? What if I type in 3 million? Oh god. Wait, as a matter of fact, what if I just type in like 3? Oh. And then type in like 3,000. I'm gonna count that for like 3 million. How powerful would he be? Let's see. Oh lord, there's just some numbers here. Let's see, that's million. His power level would probably be 600 trillion. If you actually looked up like the Ultra Instinct multiplier. Yeah, something like that. But like he would easily be at bare minimum high billions in terms of power level. And like even like Kid Buu, in my opinion, is like 600. And when you use the chat, why is your response like 5 minutes of delay? Oh, I don't know. I just get the chat live and then I answer it. I don't know. Well, yeah, because remember, like I can only like read them so fast. Just some music back on. No. Ten seconds. Battle of Gods plus. Yeah, so the thing with like streaming that like you guys gotta understand is whenever you guys send something in chat, it takes a minute for it to like come through and then I can see it. So then by the time that I actually do see it and I answer, it might be like 5 or 10 seconds later. And then on the YouTube like screen, bot Ricks only goes so fast, so. Yeah, and if it's like 5 minutes delayed, you need to go catch up on the live. So yeah, like one thing is I love doing power levels, even like past the Frieza arc. And yep, it's not his fault. It's just how it works. Raven Max said, "Oh, yeah." See, so it's not that crazy delayed. I try. But yes, I try to read the live chat as fast as I possibly can. You know. But anyway, so but I love doing power levels, but Now, some people, recipes here tell me you made Major a true Saiyan warrior. Oh man, that's so true. I mean, not just me, everybody. Akira Toriyama. Oh man, words cannot describe. That was, man. Oh my god, that would be crazy. That's just like, it's really like flabbergasting that he's actually gone. You know, like, man, and he's gone too soon, man. He was only like sick. How was he? What, like late 50s, 60? You know, it's like, I know that's like an older age, but like that's not that crazy old. Like if he was like 90 something, yeah, okay, but like, man, that's, man. Hey, thank you, Crystal, man. I appreciate it. But man, that just sucks, man, that Akira's gone, man. God. Didn't he he passed away from like a head injury though, didn't he? Didn't he like fall or something, and then he got hurt, and then he, I think it was like a brain bleed or something like that? I think so. I don't remember, but man, that's just sad, man. God. You want to know one thing that I really hate though? And I'm not going to crash out about it. Is when he died, right? Rest in peace to the legend, but oh my god. When he died, this dude, there were people, as soon as he passed away, people on Twitter, aka X, instantly started trash talking about him. Like, oh, he was racist and all that because of Popo and all that. Like, bro, shut the hell up. That is crazy. Like, how you gonna be, when someone's gone, you start dissing them? That's crazy work. Oh, March 1st, so blood clot to the brain. Damn. Yeah, dude, seriously. And y'all don't believe me? Look it up. Look it up on YouTube, and you'll see. Now, dude, yeah, like, dude, like, as soon as he passed away, people were like clowning him. Yeah, like they were all clowning, like, oh my god, he's. Why are people overhyping him? Oh, he steals stuff. His anime's trash and stuff. Like, bro, shut the hell up. The fact that you're even saying that like he's gone is absolutely insane. It's because they're cowards and they won't say it in freaking, like, you know, like they won't say it in person. Like that's wild. Are you that much of a pussy that you can't even talk about it while he's alive? Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like, you gotta wait till someone dies to be talking. Like, come on, man. That's just wild. But I will say though, the fan base got the last laugh, because those channels on Twitter that actually said that, they were instantly shut down. By the way, the amount of backlash that they got is well deserved. They were overwhelmed. Thank God. They deserved every bit of that. Man, people just don't realize Akira Toriyama literally changed the world about anime. Like, he's one of the OGs. Since like was it 1984? 1984 was Dragon Ball. Was when he made it, right? What was it, 84 or was it 83? Or was it I thought it was 84. You know, I think about it, and there's a lot of people, Naruto, One Piece, you know, like all these, you know, and way more. They took inspiration from Akira, you know, from Toriyama. When he passed away, all of, like, the biggest animes ever, they gave their respects.
Grandpa died a long time ago.
Man, it's just crazy. You know what? He was such an incredible human being, very humble man. You know, he lived a very quiet life. You know, as you know, he never went out in public much. He never really did that much. You know, but he was very humble. He loved his fans. And I know that, you know, when his last moments on this earth, when he went to go see King Kai, you know, that, like, he definitely felt that. You know, that, like, he felt all the love. What in the world was that? Oh, it was outside. The car was honking. You know, that, like, he definitely felt, you know, and I really do hope, and I know that, like, he felt everybody was all, you know, praying for him and loving him. You know, I'm sure that he definitely felt it. You know, hey, look, if, you know, Hey, look, if it wasn't for Akira Toriyama, I wouldn't have my channel. You know, not even that, we wouldn't have Dragon Ball, the anime that we love, inspired us. So, rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. And I'm saying this is because if it wasn't for him and the incredible creations that he made, then I wouldn't have my channel. So this is respect to him, 100%. So, rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. Thank you so much for everything. And Shaggy says, it's not felt like an hour. Yeah, that is true. Hey, what's going on, King? Yeah. There we go. Get the thing back up there. Harrington says, I love the fact they got longer recently, too. Yeah, so a lot of things that I've actually done, and you know, I'm going to take you guys behind the scenes a little bit. I'm going to tell you guys some stuff. Is when I'm, you know, working on my channel, I always experiment and I want to find new ways that'll help me, but it'll also benefit you. So one of the first things that I actually did, and this is taking you guys like behind the scenes, since you guys want to, because I know like some people ask like what goes on behind the scenes, so I'm going to tell you. Well, one of the main things that I changed is scheduling. So I burnt myself out really bad. The first couple videos that I did, and, you know, obviously, you know, burnt myself out. You know, I was done, and then I quit for like a month, but then you guys brought me back. And Raven said, because you literally saved me from depression multiple times, I mean it, no joke. Well, I'm really glad. You guys have also saved me from depression as well. Seriously, you guys have helped me out more than you guys can ever imagine. I love the wacky what ifs. Thank you, Aki. I appreciate it. But one of the main things I did was scheduling. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I gotta lock in. Okay, I'm back now, but I'm gonna stick to an upload schedule. So it's every third day, right, at 10 a.m. EST, and that has never changed. It has literally not changed since then. So for like 3 years, it's just stayed the same. So one of the things that I did was I did that. That's how I was able to manage my job and YouTube at the same time when I was working, you know, outside of YouTube. And that helped out my channel a lot. Another thing is, I would say about a year plus in, right? Is about like a year plus in. I would say maybe like a year and a half. I don't remember. It's been so long. Well, I realized, I said, wait a minute, why don't I do this? My videos, right? Back when I used to upload, if you guys remember, I've been here for a while, right? If you guys remember, my videos used to be shorter. They used to be about like 15 minutes long or so, you know, and I used to upload like I would say like 5 or even like 7 parts, if you guys remember. Well, I realized something. I'm like, wait a minute. Now, this might get a bit technical for some of you guys, so just hold on. So, I realized, as every single part that, like, comes out, right? So, like, if you release part 1, right? And let's say that one gets, like, 10,000 views. Well, when you release the next part, the views will drop. The total views will maybe be, like, 8,000. The next one's like 5,000. The next one's like 4,000, 3,000, 2,000, right? Now, as it goes down, well, that'll be over the course of a 3-day schedule. So, around like 12 videos a month. So, I would barely be able to make another series that month. And I would have to ride on this one series. Well, the problem is the YouTube algorithm depends on whatever new video that you upload. Depending on how good it does, they will push it. Now, this also means that my watch time was lower. So the first video, now let's just say this. My first video, I would make $100. The second video, I would make $80. The third video, 70. You know what I mean? Like, it would just go down and down and down, but it was also ruining me in the algorithm, right? Well, when I released the next video, right, after the movie was doing bad because the final part did the worst, and then they was struggling for the movie to come out, right? And then you know what I mean? Like, it was just getting worse and worse. And I'm like, well, how do I change that? Well, I looked at it from all angles and I said, okay, how about I make the videos longer, but make less parts? That way, there's less. Well, number one, it opens up a door for me to make like two full series in a month, which is a bonus because let's say instead of like relying on one story, what if I have the opportunity to do two, and that other story that I could do might do better than even this one. You know what I mean? Like there's like double the chance that I could do even better. You know what I mean? Instead of just like relying on like one story. So it's like one chance take all. Now I got two chances to do really good. The other thing is, since the videos are longer, I actually had more watch time hours. So my watch time hours were even higher, way higher, even though there was less parts. That's because the views were higher naturally, because the algorithm was pushing me higher, because the views were higher in general. So I uploaded 3 parts, about 20 to 30 minutes long. They're like 2 parts in one, and that is what really pushed it. And this is no joke. When I did that, at all of my stats, my views, my watch time, my revenue, everything else went up 5 times higher that next month, and it stayed that way. So I'm like, oh my god, okay, so it works. It is a lot more work. It's way more work because it's double the work pretty much. You're making twice as long video, but it was worth it because it worked. So that gets me one step closer to quitting the job that I was at. I was working at a hotel. And it gets me one step closer to quitting that so I can do it full time. And I'll actually talk about my job in a minute, not where I worked at or, an address, but I'll, whatever. But with that though, I said, okay, I'm going to make my thumbnails better. And I did that, but I kept the same style. So you guys will notice, but they've always been really good, thank goodness. But what I did is I have a new software called Photo Editor, and what it does is it makes any picture 4K. It uses AI, and it's real, dude. I am telling you, I've had like a blurry image with like low pixels, and it makes it look like it's like a 4K image. It's not perfect, of course. Like sometimes it does, but it does actually work 99% of the time, and it made my pictures way better quality. And also, I can just edit the picture more, make it look better. Well, I decided to go down that route, and it paid off massively. It pretty much re-renders it a little bit. So after I did that, it was a massive buff of like everything went up. So I would upload 3 parts. They're about 20 to 30 minutes long, and then I would upload the movie. And it was more work, but it was worth it because everything was higher. You know what I mean? Like it was all positives pretty much. The negative was more work, but hey, you know what? If YouTube was easy, everybody could do it, right? That's how I thought. I said, you know what? If YouTube is easy, everybody could do it. Yeah, so that's what I did, and damn, did it work. I was honestly pretty flabbergasted. And then the next thing I did is I made memberships for YouTube and for Patreon, and that helps out a lot. So it's even more. King says it's harder than you think. Yes. People don't realize how hard YouTube actually is. YouTube is a lot more difficult than you imagine it is. Because if it was easy, you would see everybody be successful on YouTube. Like, you have to commit everything. Like, you have to commit everything into it. YouTube's not for everybody. Some people are meant to be entertainers and some people are not. You know, that's just, it is what it is. You know, some people got it, some people don't. And I can see it in people. Maybe it's just I've been around so long, but I can see it. If a creator will, if they just have that or they don't. I've tried, but the algorithm sucks. Well, I wouldn't say it's the algorithm. It's probably you. And I'm not saying that you suck. What I would do is this. If you make content and it doesn't do good, what you do is you look at a new idea and you try it out. You need to look at what you want to do. You see, look, you know how many videos I've made? Listen, there's been a couple videos, even the recent one, which has been a long time since this has happened. Like the Big Getty Star video. I know some people were upset that I had to cancel it, but you have to. That video was like 10 out of 10 in views, and it was sinking the channel even worse. So I had to back away and say, you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do, get out of there, and do what you gotta do. I post shorts. Shorts are a very good way to get people like watching your stuff. But the downside is that shorts are not very good for long-term stuff. Making videos is better. Shorts will get you like views, maybe, but you will get like no watch time and you will get like no subscribers from it. You know. And if you guys ever do want to start What If channels, and if you guys actually want advice, come join my Discord and talk to me about it. You know? Come join the Discord server and come talk to me about it. I love helping people. No, that was Super Saiyan Gohan. That was not SpongeBob screaming. But yeah, like if you guys want any YouTube advice, you guys can ask me right now, and I can throw some at you. But I don't want to throw some tips out there if nobody wants to hear it. So do you guys want to hear some YouTube advice? If any of you guys are actually starting a YouTube channel? What if Goku went beast form during Namek when Frieza killed Krillin instead of Goku? 2% a lot beast form. Beast form wouldn't really work because Goku's not human. Gohan True is a half Saiyan, but beast form was classed as a. I mean, yeah, I don't really think beast form will really be it. So, King said, what I wish to know is where you get your inspiration from. Well, my thing is there is one creator. I've actually talked to another creator before. His name is Zephyr. You guys might know who that is. He does My Hero and Naruto. And he did shout me out, but his fans did attack me for no reason, saying that I was shit or whatever, but that's whatever. And I did actually talk to him before a long time ago. Well, the thing is when me and him talked, he gave me some advice, like he did. Like he actually told me to do like the background stuff, like the background video, and it did help me out. And you know, he did show me some stuff like the algorithm and stuff. But one thing though that I will say is in the world of YouTube, and this is also a tip for anybody that is starting YouTube, you never step on somebody going up because you meet the same people going down. Always be humble and stick to yourself. People will try to step on you. Well, I'm not going to go into detail of what was said. But he surprised me and I didn't say nothing. But long story short, he stepped on me. And he also was bragging about his money and how much he was making in front of me. And I'm like, okay, well, that's fine, whatever. But what really got me, and what really like annoyed, I won't say annoyed me, it was like, wow, okay, was I asked him, I said, hey, if you ever wanted to do a, little, like, maybe like collaboration, right? I mean, that'd be great. Now, mind you, this is back when I had like, oh God, I don't remember, like 3,000, 5,000 subscribers or something like that. I don't remember. Well, he told me, and I'll never forget it, to this day, I don't help out small channels. I only help out bigger channels. Come talk to me when you break over 30,000, then you're worth talking to. And I said, what does that mean? Like worth talking to, what the fuck? And he was just like, once you break 30,000, then you're actually somebody on YouTube, and then you're able to do business with me. But until then, you're nothing. Word for word said that. And it really hit me. And I said, oh, okay, man, I understand. Well, also, he's not very liked among the community, by the way. A lot of other people do not like him. But I'm not going to say who, what, when, or where. There's a lot of people that don't like him. But anyway, well, I was like, damn, okay. So, I'm about to break 30,000, but I will not be contacting him because, I'm fine with where I'm at. But look, before people get mad and they're going to go, like, jump on his ass or whatever, leave it. Don't go, please do it for me. Don't go message him, calling him whatever. Don't do that. Leave him alone. Remember, this was like 2 years ago, all right? It is what it is. I don't care no more because that pretty much gave me motivation to do better. And that really was like, damn, like, okay, I'm not going to be an asshole to anybody on a YouTube. But not all people on YouTube are bad. There are people that are actually very good. See, back, I would say, I was around the same time, around 5,000 subscribers. This was like after the Zether talk, right? I pretty much, thank you, Rage, I appreciate it. Well, I was actually thinking about quitting. As I was so burnt out, man. You don't understand. I worked 8 hours at the hotel. I got home, then I worked 10 hours, literally about like 10 hours on a video. So I was up for 18 hours. And then I would fall asleep for like 5 hours, 4 hours, and then wake up and do it all over again, And the hotel made me work a lot, like 6 days a week. Right? I only had one day off, and that one day was probably doing 10 hours to make a video, and then like 2-3 hours to then do what I need to do, like clean up my place or go do stuff, shopping and all that. Yeah, like it was, and I'm not kidding. It was probably 60 plus hours a week of stuff of a work, and I was contemplating quitting back then, but then I was on a YouTuber stream. I was so fed up with work that, but luckily the state of North Carolina has the FMLA Act, meaning that you can call off work no matter what for 2 days if it's an emergency. And the business cannot question you on doing that, right? So I said, you know what? This is an emergency mentally. I'm gonna just call off for 2 days. And I did, and I just uploaded a video too. So I literally for the first time I had like a day or two off. like 48 hours off, dude. I was relaxing, man. Man, it was nice. But anyway, I was on a YouTuber stream, and I've seen his stuff before. His name is Ivan the Unstoppable. You can look him up. And this dude does power scaling, how strong for Marvel, DC, video games, characters, movie characters, Dragon Ball, anime. He's done it all. And he's very, very, very good at it. And I was on his live stream one time, right? And this was after the Zether stuff, and I was just thinking on quitting, you know? Like, it was that bad, at the point where I'm like, man, I'm not going nowhere, whatever. Like, I don't know what to do. You know, like, every YouTuber hits that threshold. And, you know, so I was like, well, I don't know what to do. Well, I commented on his live stream, and I said, hey, man, I got this many subscribers, you know, 4,000, 5,000, and, you know, I'm thinking about quitting, but I don't know what to do. Like, got any advice? And this dude saw my comment, and he talked to me, you know, on the text, and he was like, and word for word, I'll never forget. Literally, he told me, hey man, listen, you know, I've been there before, and I know the struggles of it, you know, but, you know, I've actually seen your stuff before, which is crazy. I actually saw my stuff, and he was like, listen, man, you are so talented. You're going to make it far in this business. You know, it might seem hard, but if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. That line stuck with me. And he told me, stick to your dreams and do not give up on them if you truly want to be a YouTuber. And he told me, come back to me when you break 10,000 subscribers. And that gave me the motivation to continue going. And then I broke 10,000. And hold on, wait, real quick. Musical Riley says, yo, Major, thanks for all the uploads. I love it. You solved my insane desire for more Dragon Ball content. Your content is getting better too, consistency wise. Your old stuff, those are a lot. Your old stuff though, good. Had a lot of weird issues. Thanks, man. Amazing work. Thank you. I appreciate it. Truly. And he said, come back to me when you broke 10,000. Yeah, 10,000. So I broke 10,000, and I actually came back, and he was streaming, and I commented to him, and he instantly recognized me. Now, by the way, this is like 6 months, maybe like a year later, and he was like, "Hey, man, you know, hey, man, like, man, I remember you, man. See, look, you stuck to your dream, and you broke over 10,000, man. You know, I don't know if anybody said it to you yet, man, but man, I'm proud of you, man. Congratulations. See, I knew you would make it. You know, like you have the talent. You see, you just got to stick to it and continue doing it. You know." And then he told me, saying, "Man, continue, man, and then come back when you broke 20,000." And I did. I actually recently commented on his video. I'm a bit late. I'm like 6,000 subscribers late. But I did actually comment on his channel, and he did reply. He did reply on his video. And the thing was, at that time, though, he didn't upload for like a few weeks. So that was like an old video to him, but yet he still commented. And yeah, like now, well, because like now he's back though. Like he came back. Let me actually see if I can find it. Oh, yep, I did. I found it. Alrighty, look at this. Hold on a second. Let me just shrink this up a little bit. Oh. Hold on, chat. I'm gonna shrink it up and put it. Oh yeah. Oh man, that was about perfect. Alrighty. So watch this. So look, so if I scroll up, look, I commented right here 3 weeks ago. I said, yo, Ivan, you probably don't remember me, but a year plus ago, I commented on your live stream. I had around 2,000 subscribers, and I was thinking on quitting. And I asked you for, now this is like 2 years ago, probably. Asked for advice, and you responded by telling me to keep at it, chase my dreams, and come back when I broke 10,000, which I did a year ago, and a year plus ago. And then you congratulated me and telling me you knew I could do it. and come back when I break 20,000. Now I'm currently at 26,000, whatever. And currently it's my full-time job since around the last 6 months. And I'm living happy, and it's thanks to you for giving me the motivation and advice. So I'm a little late, but I wanted to comment and say thank you for helping me when I was down because of your kind words. I'm now a full-time YouTuber, and my fan base is growing fast. So keep up the good work, brother, and thank you for everything. And he responded, and he said, that's what I'm talking about. Good stuff, see? This is the kind of creator that deserves what he has. He has around like 40,000. Yeah, like 44,000. And he's been doing it for a long time. And but yeah, like he does like power scaling and stuff. He's doing it for a long time, man. 6 years is a long time. And he's always stayed consistent though. That's a long time. You know, so yeah, see that when when he did stuff like that, that is when I personally go out of my way to pretty much do whatever I can to pretty much, you know, help people. You know, like I will go out of my way to try and help people, and I have helped a few channels, you know. I helped that guy 13, if you guys know who that is. I actually commented on his stuff and I helped him out, and, you know, and now he has over 1,000 subscribers. If you guys know Ace from Ace What Ifs, he hasn't uploaded in a while because he had a hospital issue. Thank God he's okay. But now, you know, he broke over 1,000 easily. Like, he already had that in the bag though. But I've been helping him out. And there's been a few other channels, you know. I just like helping out channels, you know. It's like, even if you guys who actually like started YouTube, you know, like, so like if you guys ever wanted to start a What If channel on YouTube, let me know on Discord or whatever, and I will give you guys advice. Stuff that other YouTubers never really give out, which I don't know why. Some do it because they don't want, they like, I don't know, like some do it because I guess it's like they like protect where they are, you know. Some do it because they don't want you to surpass them, you know, like the pecking order, which that doesn't make any sense. Look, you know, like, let's just imagine this. Let's imagine that Raven there, right? Let's imagine that, like, you started a What If channel, right? And I gave you tips and advice, right? And your channel surpasses mine whenever, right? Like, let's say like a couple months pass and you surpass me. I would not be mad. I would be genuinely happy. I would literally be like, oh, heck yeah, man. Because you deserve it. I don't give a damn. You know? Listen. Helping somebody is free. And it's just the right thing to do. Because in return, I do get something back in return. I get, you know, number one, it's good reputation because, you know, you help out somebody. But also it's just having, you know, like, it makes me happy knowing that I helped them get there, you know? And no, I'm not saying that I, like, made your channel. Like, you did all that yourself. But, like, even if, like, my little comment helped you, then that's happy to me. All right. What do you think of Goku T23? Oh, boy. I will say this. I will say a few things first. I've seen his Discord, actually, and they are insane with their prices. You know, like a thumbnail of like $50 where it's just like 2 renders put together, or, you know, to even speak to the guy, you gotta spend like $600 to speak to him. And if you don't believe me, join his Discord and go look at it if you don't believe me. But I will say this though. Yeah, but I will say this though. I know that he also, you know, he goes through a lot of toxic stuff with the fans. The What If community doesn't really, you know, he's a meme in the community. But I will say this. I do, now his style is not what I would go for, but I do respect him. And why? Well, because he's been doing it for pretty much a decade. A decade he's been doing it. He's been doing that stuff for over a decade. And, you know, he has way more subscribers than I do. So I can't really talk trash about a channel bigger than me. Like, you have to give him that. He's an entertainer. He's been doing that for 12 years. 11 to 12 years. That's ridiculous. Like, he is literally probably the original guy doing it. You know, like, you got to give respect where respect is due. Like, he really helped boost the What If community, you know. But, you know, but his current style, I personally, that's not my fancy, and I would not do that. Nor do I like that style, but I'm not judging you for that. You know what I mean? Like, hey, man, look, it works for him, you know? If he's happy and he loves his job and he's, you know, making a living off of it, and fans are still watching, then, you know, I can't say nothing. Oh, dude, Quaman. Oh, my God. Yeah, one thing I will say, though, definitely, is Quaman's hilarious. Oh, my God, dude. Like, he's definitely an OG. One of my favorite videos ever is when he did the power level list. Like, the worst power levels in history. Yeah, dude, like, dude, I remember that power level list was so bad, and I love power levels. I'm you know, like, I've even made my own in my Discord server, and, like, my opinion. When's your next live? I don't know. I'm not really, like, a live streamer much, you know, but I do randomly go live. I mean, I might go live again soon. I don't know. I'll probably go live soon again, and I'll probably play like a game or something. Probably, I don't know, but I do enjoy these, like, sitting down and talking, because my ADHD ass, my ADHD, I have to, like, focus on one thing, because if I'm playing a game, I won't be able to read comments as much. So I actually like it to where it's like right here you can just sit. I have to go morning prayer. Absolutely, you go on ahead. But I like it because then I can 100% like focus on you. And it's also just a vibing stream, you know? You're just sitting back and chilling. Oh, I completely forgot about it. My bad. My ADHD mind just said, Well, I was going to give you guys some YouTube tips. I know that Raven left, but I mean, if you message me on Discord, that's fine. I will give you some tips. But the one tip that I will give you that'll really help you just starting is stand out. If anybody's starting a YouTube channel, stand out. Make your name unique. Don't be copying names like something saying. That works for like the bigger channels, but a lot of people just copy them. You know, like a lot of people copy Salad Saiyan. A lot of people copy Goku T23. And Karthu and, Smugstick. A lot of people copy them. And when they copy them, why would they want to watch you? Because you're not going to stand out. Why wouldn't they just go watch the original? Make up a whole custom name. Make your thumbnail style unique. And use your own voice. Don't use AI, please. AI, you're just like the other channels and you won't stand out. I'm not dissing on AI at all. That's whatever, but use your own voice. I know it's hard for some people, but if you got it, you got it. And make sure it's good quality. Sometimes you have to invest to receive. So sometimes you might need to buy a new microphone or buy better editing software to do it. YouTube's not free. You inspired me to make Dragon Ball content and started drafting some what ifs, but I don't think people will want to add some new characters to spice things up. Yeah, I mean that's really that's really up to you. But the one thing, another thing, if you are doing, like, if you're starting Dragon Ball what ifs, I would recommend starting with Goku. I know it's generic, but Goku is the most popular character to do what ifs on because he's the main character. Like if I like this, if I did a what if on Vegeta right now, and I uploaded it, right? And then I did a what if on Goku, that Goku one would easily... Oh, excuse me. That the Goku one would easily beat Vegeta. My boy Piccolo's the GOAT. And it's not because of, like, who's better than who. It's just who's more popular than who among the whole fan base. Goku's more popular than Vegeta. That's just the truth. He's the main character. Sometimes you can't go with what you want. You have to go with what the fans want to succeed. So So like start like a what if, right? Use Goku. And yeah, make a what if. I would make it like 20 minutes long. And make a good quality. Please, for the love of God, this is a good tip. Set a schedule and stick to it. I'm telling you. Upload like twice a week. Maybe, you know, maybe upload on like a Monday and a Friday, or maybe upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or something. And pick a time like 10 a.m., whatever time zone you're in, whatever works best for you in your country. You know, like for America, mine is 10 a.m. EST. And the reason why it's also 10 a.m. EST is because for like GMT, for, you know, like the Green Mean Time, for AKA the UK, for our London buddies, it's a 5-hour difference. So it would be around 3 p.m. their time. And for Australia, even places like Australia, it would be like around like midnight their time, which some of them are still awake. And for people such as Cali, which is about 3 hours behind, I think. It would be around like 7 to 6 a.m. So when I upload at like 10 a.m. EST, I literally hit every single time zone pretty much. Like I hit 3 hours behind me, the UK, which is about 5-6 hours in front of me, and even Australia, which is like 12 plus hours in front of me. I can hit it. Oh man. Oh man, big stretch. All right. How long do you take over a script, and how much videos are you ahead of your uploads? Usually I go video by video. So what I do is like one thing that I do is I like this. Like, let's say I make the movie, right? That gives me about 6 days. Oh, excuse me. I make the final part and then the movie. That's about 6 days. Because the movie, I just like put them together, and that literally takes me about like 5 minutes, and then I just, you know. So once when I, you know, I'll give everybody like 2 days, right, to put their ideas down. Usually I do it on like the final part, so that's like more days, like 3 days to do it, right? They have like 3 days to put their ideas down. And then I'll let you know about the script in a minute. And then what I do is then I give them about 3 days to vote. And then that gives me like a day or so to have a video uploaded easily, like 2 days. So this might come to a surprise to some people, but some people do know about it. I don't write a script. I also don't record more than one take. I will sit there, press record, and go. Non-stop. No script. I've always been able to do that, and if you don't believe me, watch my stream. Watch my previous stream, where I sit there for like 30 to 40 minutes, and I show you that I can. If you don't believe me. I don't know why, I just always could. I guess I don't know. I guess it's just something that like people have, like I forgot what it's called. What's it called? They can think on the fly. I forgot what it's called. Hey, what's going on, Cosmic? How you doing? Cleveland Steamer. That's crazy. Yeah, like, I don't know, like I literally don't read no script. I don't do, and y'all think I'm joking. I will sit there, and in one take, from the start to the end, I can go. I'm not joking. I can do that. I've been doing that since I started. There have been a few that I have written a script for, and I'm not gonna lie and say that I haven't. Like, like 4,000 plus words, and it's only taken me about an hour. But the only one that I did it for was the Sun Wukong video, because that's like a whole like rewrite of a story, and the Star Wars one. Cause that I'm tired, but other than that, I'm good. I'm doing fantastic. 3-year anniversary. But yeah, no script. And if y'all don't believe me, go back to my last stream. I literally sat there and I told the story. Obviously, it's a little different because I'm talking like to you guys about it. But yes, I can do it. No bullet points. No nothing. 0. Literally 0. No preparation, by the way, either. Like, I don't know. I can just remember where our story ended. I can remember everything. And I can just do it. I don't know. I've always, like, that's how I started. You know, that's what my friend told me. We were talking about like the Bardock stuff. Right? And this is like right when I started my channel. I was talking about like the Bardock stuff. And I went on for like an hour, by the way. An hour. And my friend was like, holy shit. Like, you should start YouTube. And I said, I don't know, maybe. And then that's when I made that like joke power level video. And then, yeah, and I'm not joking, every single video that you see, but except for like the Sun Wukong and the Star Wars one, it's not scripted. It's one take, one go. And I'm not kidding. And I don't plan, I don't prep, I don't do any of that. I don't know, I can just like remember like the whole story. Like I can remember everything about the last part right now. Right now, and I'm being serious, I can turn off this music, lock in for a minute, and I can tell you guys part 2 of the next series. Major, do you have a Twitch? What, like a streaming thing, like a Twitch account? No, I don't. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just can't. Like, y'all remember like the hour-long video? Yeah, that was not 2 takes. I literally sat there, no joke, and I talked for like an hour and 5 minutes. Renee Hallington then said, then do it. Oh, y'all don't believe me? Okay. So how about this? How about this? I will literally do one right now. I'll do one right now. I don't care. Y'all don't believe me. Shit, I'll do one right now. I'll prove it. If you actually listen to the video, there are no real cuts. Now, I will say, though, funny thing is, there are some cuts. Usually, when I recorded one take, right, I've yawned. My cat would meow. A car would, like, honk behind me. But when that happens, I just, like, wait for, like, 5 or, like, 10 seconds. And then I'll just, like, re-say, like, what I just said. And then I'll just, like, cut that out. But even then, like, that doesn't really even happen all the time. But, like, other than that, like, I don't stop. Like, I just keep going. World of Warcraft. Oh, man. I don't know about that one. Oh, my God. All right, people. Throw me a what if here. Throw me one out. Throw me some ideas. I swear to God, if y'all send me some goofy ideas, I swear. Here, how about this? I'll do one on Goku. Throw me some Goku ones. 100 times Frieza potential crazy. New Mexico's wild. Goku's Major Dragon, Jesus. How would Light Ki even work? He would just be like super heavy. He would, I mean, if he had like wait, if he had Light Ki, how that would it work? He just shoots a ki blast and just like a lead like cube just like shoots out and just like hits somebody. Oh my god. Okay, how about I do this one? So the second most voted one was actually what if Goku was sent back in time. So if Goku was sent back in time, let's do that one. Like, so what if Goku was Spider-Man? How did it even work? Like, it wouldn't even do one. Okay. Goku was sent back in time. Alright. Turning this off. Lock-in mode, bitches. Alright, let me think, though. Back in time. Now, wait. Question, though. If back in time, would it be like he has his memories and powers? Or, like, he just has, like, his memories? So, like, he's just, like, back in time. But he's in, like, his old body. Oh, so like just like memories, you don't want his power. Yeah, I mean, like with powers, it'd be nuts. So let's say it's Goku from the time that like what was it when he fought like Beast Gohan and all that, right? Like he just got like sent back in time. So he just goes back like with his memories. Okay. All right. Well, hold on 1 second. Alrighty. So we're gonna be doing Goku having his memories, right? Okay. Alright. Should I try doing this like I'm actually like recording like a video? Alright, he will be time traveling back to right after Grandpa Gohan died, like right before Bulma met him. Bro, what if Goku be looking like Palpatine shooting lightning from his fingers? That'd be crazy. Okay, well, I'm gonna give it a shot. Now, mind you, I'm usually doing this alone. It's a little different when I'm doing it with a whole bunch of people listening to me at the same time. So, alrighty. All right. So I'm just gonna go. Are you ready? All right. What if Goku was reborn with his memories and powers? How would this change the story of Dragon Ball and affect the entire story? Well, we're going to take Goku right after he beat Gohan in his Master Ultra Instinct state, and he would be sent all the way back in time to when he met Bulma. Now, a few differences here. Goku would just have his memories. Everything that has happened, he would just have that. But he will not have his power. Well, Bardock will still sacrifice himself against Frieza just like he did in the original, and he would still send Goku up to Earth, and Goku would unfortunately still hit his head, being goofy, and he would still meet Grandpa Gohan and sadly step on him. Pretty normal. Well, The difference here is once when Goku, right before he meets Bulma in the original, as he was on her summer vacation to look for the 4-star Dragon Ball, she would then meet Goku. But before this happens, Goku would hit a revelation. Well, Goku would instantly have all his memories. Goku would then look around and he would be confused as he was just on Beerus' world fighting his son. Why is he on Mount Paozu? Well, Goku was confused as he was looking around. He couldn't tell, he couldn't sense anybody, but there was a problem. He can't really sense people's power. Remember, Goku does have all of his memories. He knows how to do things, but his body can't. So maybe he knows how to fire a Kamehameha, but he doesn't really have the energy to shoot one fully yet. Or maybe to the full power. Like, he knows he can turn Super Saiyan, but his body can't turn Super Saiyan. So it's a really weird paradox. Well, Goku was confused, and then out of nowhere, Bulma would almost hit him with her car, just like he remembers when he was a kid, as he was confused. As he would then ask Bulma, what is she doing, and how did he get to Earth? Well, Bulma was worried that she hit a child. She would then ask Goku who he is, and Goku would say, "It's me, Bulma. It's Goku." And Goku would explain, "Wow, Bulma, you're really young looking. You were a lot older back then. Did you use the Dragon Balls again or something?" And Bulma was really confused on what Goku was talking about. Remember, she's never met him before. And Goku would then look at his hands and he would realize that he's young again. As his brain would actually start clicking for once with his low IQ, and he would actually realize, wait, am I in the past? Like with what Trunks did? Bulma was very confused on what he's talking about, as Goku doesn't really know what's going on. And he can't figure it out. Well, I think what would happen here, I think Goku would just kind of wing it, since he doesn't know what to do, so he's kind of confused. He could use instant transmission, theoretically, because that's more of a skill that he learned, but he has a problem locking on to energies. Remember, Dragon Ball, the most powerful character, was around 260, other than, of course, jumping past with Goku and Piccolo Jr.'s fight. Other than that, there's not much stronger people. He can't really sense Beerus' power level, since Beerus is off sleeping far away, and he can't really sense Whis. So, what's he gonna do? Well, maybe he could go to King Kai's world, but then he realizes, oh, I can't sense that far either. While true, he knows how to use instant transmission, his spirit and energy is not that high yet in his mental mind, where he can sense that far away. So, he's struggling right now. Well, he would decide just to kind of wing on what's going on, and maybe this is a chance, as he wonders to himself that maybe Zeno did something, or he doesn't know. Remember, Goku's not that intelligent. He can't really think past this, and maybe he thinks maybe this is like a second chance to change things. He doesn't know. So, what would happen now? Well, Goku, I think, would still help Bulma, and he knows where Master Roshi is. He remembers everything. So he would give Bulma the 4-star Dragon Ball, but he would tell her that he wants to join along. He also explains that he wants to help her find the Dragon Balls because maybe Goku has an idea. The dragon. He can use the Dragon Balls maybe to go to Beerus' world. Whis would know what's going on. Whis is the only guy that's really that smart. That's a perfect idea. He will collect the Dragon Balls, then he can use the Dragon Balls to go to Beerus' world and figure out what's going on. Perfect idea. Probably the smartest idea I think he's ever done. Well, past this point, Goku would then help Bulma. Now remember, Goku would still find the turtle and they would still give us seawater where he would meet Master Roshi. Now of course, Goku would still take Nimbus since he can't fly just yet. Goku has to train his body to fly, but he'll do this in the next upcoming days. Well, Goku would then use Nimbus, and they would then go search for the Dragon Balls. Now, Goku would still meet Oolong just like before, or the terrible Oolong, and he would have easily defeated him. And remember, Goku knows the past, so he knows what the Dragon Balls are, and he knows where to go stop them. So I think Goku would have had the Dragon Radar, and he still would have gone and met Oolong, and he still would have met Yamcha and Puar for the first time, if you guys remember. Now, originally, Yamcha did beat Goku because Goku was hungry and he was weakened. Yamcha did the legendary Wolf Fang Fist and he completely overpowered Goku, defeating him. This time around, I think Goku kind of knows Yamcha a bit too well, so I don't think Goku would be as hungry. So I think he would probably beat Yamcha in their match, but even if he did get overpowered, it wouldn't have mattered anyway, then he would just follow him back. Well, we're going to cut forward to when Master Roshi, when he originally used the Kamehameha to put out the flames on the Frying Pan Mountain. Now, although he does destroy the mountain alongside with the castle as well, and among the debris, they did find the 7-star Dragon Ball, I think this time around, I think Goku would actually do it. Since remember, Goku can just use his own Kamehameha, and that would be enough to destroy the Frying Pan Mountain. So remember, Goku learned the Kamehameha just from seeing it once with Master Roshi, shocking him. It took him like 50 years to learn it. So Goku knows how to use it, and he also knows how to use other abilities. Now remember, it's been a few days since the thing with Yamcha Par when they started following Goku. I think over this time, Goku would meditate, and I think he would relearn how to fly and relearn how to use after image and stuff like that. So he is figuring stuff out, getting better and better. So yes, Goku can fly. He doesn't really need Nimbus. Now, if you guys remember, Goku did beat the boss rabbit and sent the gang to the moon. And now, Mai and Shu did steal the Dragon Balls from them while they were sleeping. And originally, they were locked up, and Pilaf summoned the Shenron, and Oolong wished for girls' underwear. And Goku looked at the moon, and he turned into a great ape, and that's when he defeated Pilaf's castle and defeated him. Well, this time around, Goku knew what was going to happen. So when Pilaf and them tried to steal the Dragon Balls, he would already have them and stop them. Now, Goku would tell Bulma what his wish will be, and he asked them if he can do it. So they would then still summon Shenron like before. Goku would then ask Shenron if you can take me to Beerus's world, making Shenron sweat massively. And Shenron was absolutely shocked, and he's like, why do you want to go there? And Goku explains, can you please send me there? I'm begging you to help me get to Beerus's world. Well, Shenron's terrified of Beerus, but a wish is a wish. If it is within his power, he has to do it. So, Goku would be sent off to Beerus's world. Right there. And then the Dragon Balls would then fly into the air and dissipate. Well, this does change the story massively since, well, now Goku is pretty much now in Beerus's world. He would then land and see that Beerus is still sleeping as he can sense it, as Beerus is now much closer. Now, Goku, could he sense God Ki? I think yes, because remember, that's a mental thing. But even if he couldn't, he could sense the pressure of it. But why not give him something and show that he can actually do it? And Kaz would say, no one else is massive, low taper fade. Yeah, I know. Everybody's been saying that. Anyway, past this point, though, Whis would then float over to Goku, and he would be confused as to how Goku got here and who he is, as Whis was not ready to see this. Goku would then actually sit with Whis, and he would explain everything. His whole life, everything, beating Beerus, everything else. This was surprising Whis, but he could tell that Goku wasn't lying. He was being serious. And Whis would then ponder, and he states that hasn't happened in a long time. It could have been a time flux. Maybe it pushed him back in time. And Whis knew that Goku wasn't bullshitting. He wasn't lying to him. And he says, well, if that's the case, then maybe this is a second chance to change something. Maybe something massive will be happening. Low taper fade. And maybe this is how he can change it. And Goku explains, yeah, but listen, I was wondering, you did train me before, but can you train me again? As I need help, and I want to get back to my original fighting state and relearn some stuff, because my body is not really there yet. And Whis will be fine with that, since Goku would also explain that Earth has the greatest delicacies ever. As you all know. Well, Whis would accept this, as Beerus is still deep in slumber. Whis has nothing else to do, other than give him tuna, I guess, or whatever. By this point, though, Goku and Whis would then go back and forth to Earth. As remember, since the Dragon Balls were sent off, remember, this is over the span of September to, I believe it was September to October, wasn't it? In the original Dragon Ball. But either way, it was at least over a month plus. And remember, originally, this is when Goku trained under Master Roshi for 7 months. What I think will happen here is Goku would train for the next couple of months under Whis. And remember, Goku has one best friend, Whis' staff. If you guys remember, Whis' staff is actually used the same as a hyperbolic time chamber. It has the same properties. The only difference here is that you have to control your energy and keep it from leaking from your body when you're inside of the staff. Well, the staff is actually similar concept of time to the hyperbolic time chamber, where 1 day equals to 1 year. That's why Goku and Vegeta were able to get so strong within 2 years' time. Well, Goku would just go inside Whis' staff alongside with Whis, and they would start training, and really quickly, Goku would learn how to use God Ki once again. The downside, though, is it would be really difficult for him to turn into his god forms because of his child body. Remember, he's only about 12 to 13 years old by this point, so he's not fully grown. Well, the problem is Goku would be able to push into Super Saiyan God. I definitely think he can, as he already mastered God Ki in his own way, so why wouldn't he be able to use it? Now, the thing about Ultra Instinct, it could be plausible because, remember, it's more of a mental skill than anything else. Goku could realistically learn how to use Ultra Instinct once again, but I feel like the stamina on his body would be ridiculous. And I think it would probably almost kill him, in my opinion, for how powerful it actually is. But what I think here is Goku would then learn how to use his Super Saiyan forms, as it's very easy for him. He just remembers how they work. And also, him getting so strong, I think he'll be able to learn it. Since half of the Super Saiyan power is also mental, too. Like, if you're pushed beyond the limit, you can unlock it. So I think Goku, also mastering Super Saiyan forms before, he would be able to learn how to tap into Super Saiyan and continue pushing that. So Goku's way stronger than the original, obviously. But I think that he can go Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan God if he really needs to. So he's almost like Daima Goku in a way, but minus the Super Saiyan 3 part for now. I think his body would be able to take it. And even if it did, it'll just be like GT Goku to where he would just lose the power halfway. But either way, after about a month or two, Goku would then head back to Earth, and Whis promises that he'll be back soon to have more delicacies. Goku would then meet up with Roshi, so he's a couple months late, but Krillin still got launched for Master Roshi, like you remember, since Roshi wanted a girlfriend to train them. So Goku would then just showcase his power, and he would train under Roshi to a degree, because he still wants to be friends with them. And Goku being so powerful, I think Krillin would also get a little bit stronger too. And they would then spend the next couple of months training. Well, this is when Goku would then head to the 24th World Martial Arts Tournament, and he would easily win the whole thing. Roshi would have no chance. Goku, would he go Great Ape? I mean, you could say that he might, but he does know that if he does have his tail, he would turn into a Great Ape. And I think he just would not look at the moon, so he would be fine. Well, he would have defeated Roshi and then ate all the funding away. And this is when the Red Ribbon Army saga would then start, and Goku knows about it. And he also knows about Dr. Gero and how dangerous the androids are. Now, there's a bit of a double-edged sword. He knows that androids 17 and 18 are actually good. And true, they were a little bad, but they were actually good people. And if it wasn't for 17 and them, they would have lost a tournament of power. So what does Goku do? Does Goku destroy Dr. Gero? But that would also stop the androids from being there. That could change up the timeline. Or would he change it and let it go the same, but he's just prepared? Because remember, Goku does kind of know where the lab is, so it's up for debate. Goku has an idea then. Maybe he can wait for the next couple of years. Maybe right before when the androids do show up, he's ready. He also remembers about the heart virus, but we could fix that problem. Or they could just use the Dragon Balls in reality, but I guess since it's a natural disease, it wouldn't really work. But either way, though, Goku would just say leave Dr. Gero for now, but he would defeat the rest of the Red Ribbon Army easily, keeping the Dragon Balls and then keeping them safe away. Now, Goku doesn't want to change too much, but there is one person that he does remember, and it was Frieza. Frieza's a major problem, and he knows this, because Frieza unlocked his new black form, and he was still rotten as ever, and he defeated them. Goku knows that he needs to stop Frieza. In his current state, he can't. Well, he really could if he turned Super Saiyan God, but he wants to be ready to fight Frieza head on. He knows how strong Frieza is, and he wants to be in his full adult body when he's ready, meaning 18. So, after finishing Roshi's training, Goku would just continue on after defeating the Red Ribbon Army. Life was pretty peaceful, and then for the 22nd World Martial Arts Tournament, he would still go there and easily defeat Tien Shenhan, absolutely annihilating him. Goku would also still meet Chi-Chi, since that's his wife, obviously. He still wants Gohan and Goten, so he would still be there for Chi-Chi. And maybe even get with her even a little earlier, but don't really matter. Since Goku knows what dating is now, I guess. It's not some type of food. But I guess he would still interact with Chi-Chi, and he'll meet her again later on for the 23rd. Now, Goku would save Krillin this time from Tambourine, as Tambourine would not have time to beat him. He would have easily overpowered him. Now, Goku knows that Demon King Piccolo spit out an egg for the good Piccolo. So he would just do like a stomach punch shot and make him spit out an egg before he completely obliterated him. Kind of like how he originally did. So Piccolo would still be born, because he knows that if Demon King Piccolo died, then Kami would die as well, meaning no Dragon Balls. Now, would Goku drink the Ultra Divine Water? That's up for debate. I mean, maybe he could have to get stronger, and he notices that with Korin asking him to. So, if Goku does drink the water, he just gets stronger. He would still train with Kami to a degree, as he already knows all the abilities, but he has to befriend Kami a little more so he can use the Room of Spirit and Time. This is when Goku would then go in the Hyperlock Time Chamber, and Goku would continue going forward in time, getting stronger and stronger. Now remember, you can stay about 2 years inside the Room of Spirit and Time, so Goku would just grow massive in power. He would finally be in his adult body, and he's ready to go. Now, I think Whis would have also shown up by this time, as it's been a little bit, and he was happy to see that Goku is all grown up. Goku, by this point, in my opinion, if he spends 2 years Southern Spirit in time, plus the 3 years training under Kami, Goku's easily he's well over the age now. Goku would be back to his full strength again because he's in his adult body. So Goku would have access to all of his forms. He would have access to everything because he already knew how to do it all. His body just wasn't really meant for it yet. But now that he's in his prime age and he's back in his Saiyan body as an adult, he can really train and get it back. So he has all his Super Saiyan forms. He has his Ultra Instinct forms back. He has all of his abilities back because he spent the 2 years in there training for it. So he has it all back. So he's good to go. So now Goku is now ready to go, and he's more than ready to beat Frieza. Now, in terms of true power, he's not as strong as he was yet, but he does have all of his abilities, though. He's easily past Frieza arc easily by this point, so he can easily take anybody down his way. There are two ways. Goku can either find a spaceship, because remember, he knows about Kami's spaceship, and go fight Frieza. Or he just instant transmissions right to Frieza because he can. Remember, Goku's instant transmission is back, so he can use it fully. So Goku will be on Demon Time, as we all know, and he would then instant transmission right in front of Frieza. Literally, as Frieza was sitting there on his throne on his planet. Now, even beings like Vegeta and Nappa were there, and they would be confused to seeing as why who just appeared out of nowhere. Also, Goku would still have his tail, by the way. He wouldn't need to remove it. Though I don't know if he can control his Great Ape state that well, but that's down the line. Well, Vegeta and Nappa were confused on who this guy was, as they were just being tossed around by Dodoria and Zarbon. Doria and Zarbon were completely shocked. Frieza was surprised, as he was not expecting somebody to appear out of nowhere. Goku would waste no time. I think that Goku here would challenge Frieza right in front of him, telling him that he came all the way to Earth for the sole purpose of beating him, and that he told him that he knows him, and that he's rotten to the core, and no matter how many chances that that he was given, he would still do evil. Well, as you know, Frieza's not taking this random disrespect, so Frieza would then power up his first form, try to attack Goku. When he punches Goku, Goku would just glare right at him as it doesn't do anything. Now, Goku does want to have a pretty fun fight, as he's still a Saiyan no matter what. He still wants to fight Frieza in his true form. So he would then tell Frieza to go into his final form, not holding back, and Frieza would then listen, and he would go into his final form. Now, what I think Goku would do here is Goku can beat him in his base form, in my opinion. He's so strong by this point. But we're going to be nice and just say that Goku would go Super Saiyan to shock Frieza, because Goku's crazy like that. Well, when Goku goes Super Saiyan, Frieza was shocked as everyone's scouter already exploded. Remember, none of them can sense power. Vegeta and Nappa were shocked that this random... They don't even know who he was yet, because Raditz didn't even talk about it. Remember, this is like 5 years difference. So, yeah, he's the legendary Super Saiyan. Well, he would have easily overpowered Frieza. Even if Frieza went 100% full power, it would have done nothing. Like, it would have been like them like punching like Android 13 when it did like no damage to him. That's what it would have been like. And so Goku would not hold back. He would, oh my god, he would absolutely annihilate Frieza. But I think Goku knows that even Frieza's too dangerous. Even though Frieza would be in hell, he could still break out and do problems. Remember, it's Frieza. Well, Goku has one trick up his sleeve that some of you guys may know of in the manga. Goku, and then, Harem King is right, Goku would then hold his hand out and yell Hakai, and he would erase Frieza completely. Frieza's gone. Like, he's gone. And yes, Goku can use this ability. He used it in the manga against Merge Zamasu, almost killing him before Zamasu stopped it because he got mine, but carry on. So yeah, Frieza's gone. Like he completely wiped out Frieza. Well, now Goku knows that Vegeta's a good person. He needs Vegeta. Nappa's a bit of a meh. Well, this is when I think that Goku would then offer them a chance to then change their lives and do better, even offering Vegeta to come to Earth, because he knows that Vegeta will change and be a good person. And I think Vegeta might listen and follow along because Frieza's gone, the Empire's broken, and he wants to learn how to become a Super Saiyan too, like how Kakarot does. As Goku would explain who he was, his name was Goku, or he'd call me Kakarot. He would also ask where Raditz is, and Raditz is off doing his own thing, Goku could even find Raditz and bring his brother back. So all the Saiyans are back on Earth, even Nappa. Since Nappa listens to Vegeta, Vegeta knows that they cannot beat Kakarot. Absolutely no way. He's this legendary, he's a Super Saiyan. So now, let's take a little break. Now past this point, since Frieza was killed early, and Goku's with Chi-Chi and all that by then, because if you guys remember, this is a couple years later, Goku will still go to the tournament and defeat Piccolo Jr., but spare his life, obviously. And yeah, that would pretty much go the same. He would tell Kami not to kill him. I think he would continue training Nappa and Vegeta and even Raditz. I think they would start to change over time. Vegeta would get with Bulma, and Raditz would change his life around a little bit, so it's almost like they were locked up and now they're free. And they would just continue doing their thing. They would still have Gohan just like before. Goku would remember to train Gohan a bit more seriously because he knows Gohan's potential early. So Gohan's not as much of a crybaby as he originally was. I think Goku would fight with, because Goku knows how to handle Chi-Chi a lot better because he's known her for like 20 plus years, 20, 30 years. Well, he knows how to trick Chi-Chi and he can just disappear randomly with instant transmission to go get a pack of cigarettes and not come back. But he would still leave with Gohan and train him, but still keep his studies up as his good balance. So Gohan is not as much of a whiny baby. He would be very similar to how he was when Piccolo trained him to like survive on his own. So Gohan can, like, he's pretty much the same attitude when Gohan was surviving on his own under Piccolo's tutelage. So Gohan is actually pretty powerful. Well, I think Goku would meet up with Piccolo a lot more and train with him more, and Piccolo would slowly start changing because his dad, rubs off on him, his goodness. And by this point, now, what about the Saiyan arc? Well, that wouldn't happen since Raditz is already here. So the Saiyan arc is done. Frieza arc is done. You could have King Cold go to Earth to see what happened, but if you remember, Mecha Frieza wanted to go there. King Cold had zero care. Like, he was like, why do you even want to go there? That's a waste of time. Why don't you just focus on rebuilding your empire? Like, you remember that? So King Cold wouldn't really show up. He didn't give a shit. He didn't really care. Drink break. The Frieza was defeated. So I guess he would just continue building on his empire. He wouldn't really change too much since Frieza's gone. He would just take it back over. He don't really care. He would just have more kids or whatever. He don't really matter. Now by this point, since the Frieza arc is done, years would go by. Years. You would then have the Android arc. Now Goku knew this was coming. He was ready. I feel like Vegeta would go after Code. Potentially, he might. But he had more beef against Frieza than anything else. But even if he did, by the next couple of years later, 3, 4 to 5 years later, yeah, because it's, let's see, a year later is the Saiyan arc, because it's been 5 years. By this point, I'm definitely sure Vegeta and Goku would definitely be training on Whis' world, and I think Vegeta would have settled down with Bulma by that point a lot earlier. So Yamcha just took like the biggest L. Vegeta still snatched the girlfriend. I mean, he is Vegeta, so he is the baddie stealer. Besides the point, though. Well, now I think they would continue training on Whis' world early. Goku would even help Vegeta. So Vegeta would unlock Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3 is from Daima, but whatever. And he would definitely unlock Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, aka Super Saiyan Blue. Same with Raditz. I think Raditz would then follow along and they would continue training. Goku does have all of his strength back by this point, as it's way more than enough time. And by this point, yeah, they would continue getting stronger. Now, Goku knows about the Android arc happening. He would then ask Whis if he can cure any diseases that he has. And Whis says yes. Like, if this dude can help people give birth instantly and give birth early and also, like, bring people back to life, I think he can also cure a disease. He is an angel. So Whis does notice how Goku does have a disease, and he would cure him instantly, so Goku's fine. So Goku's heart virus is gone. Now, what about the androids? Well, Dr. Gero and Android 19 will still appear. Now, what about Trunks? Well, this is Trunks from the original Future Timeline, so when he shows up, he's really confused as to why Raditz and Nappa are there, but whatever. He then notices how strong Goku and them all are, and Goku knows about Trunks with the time-traveling thing, and he knows about Goku Black and all that, which, aka, he just knows that he doesn't need to show up to fight Zamasu, so he'll leave that alone. And that's how Goku Black even kind of showed up to begin with, but yeah, whatever. The Goku Black arc sucks. Well, Goku would easily blister the androids. It's absolutely laughable. Trunks would then tell him about the androids when they're showing up in 3 years' time. They would continue training. Now, how strong would the androids actually be? Well, Dr. Gero and Android 19. Remember, technology was only so advanced for Dr. Gero. Remember that. This is not Dragon Ball Super, which is like 20 plus years later. Remember this. The androids will be probably 3 to 4 times stronger, easily. But against the rest of the characters, no. And they wouldn't be all evil. Dr. Gero and Android 19 would have been blitzed by Goku. He would have destroyed them all. It would have been laughable. Now, they would have also found where Dr. Gero's lab is. Goku remembers the area from what Bulma was talking about all those years ago. And then they would find the androids early. Now, Vegeta wants to just destroy it all. Goku state, no, just trust me, I can sense good in them. So with Bulma's help, they would reprogram the androids, removing the effect of the Kill Goku mode. And then the androids are fine. So Krillin still pulls the W. Android 17 still living. He would probably do the Ranger stuff. And 16 would probably stay at Capsule Corp, or he would just be peaceful android. Like, he would almost be like a hermit, just like exploring the world, like loving nature. Now, what about Gohan? Well, all this time, though, Gohan's just been getting trained by everybody, like Goku, Piccolo, Raditz. Gohan's insane. Like, Gohan still does his studies under Chi-Chi's yelling at him, but he does prioritize training a little bit more. Now, Gohan would still go to Orange Star High School. Now, what about Cell? Well, Cell would have still defeated Trunks and took the time machine back, if you guys remember. Now, Cell has no chance. True, if he tries to find the androids are safe, since even if he did absorb them, Goku would stop it. But Goku knows about Cell. He can just find his power. So Goku would find it. He would destroy Cell instantly without getting him a second chance. Cell's gone. Sorry, Cell, you weren't perfect yet. Maybe if he was perfect, he maybe could have beaten Goku, because Goku's not perfect like him. Well, since Goku's now defeated Cell, that's pretty much it. The rest of Cell arc is pretty much wiped out. Goku doesn't die, but Gohan would continue his training. Over the next 7 years, Goten will still be born. Trunks will still be born, as you guys remember. And before Trunks would leave to go back to his time, Goku wants to be sure that Trunks is ready to fight somebody if Goku Black does show up. So what I think Goku would do is take Trunks in the Room of Spirit and Time for at least 2+ years to train him. And in my opinion, train him how to unlock God Ki, so Trunks can unlock Super Saiyan God, which with his potential, I think he could. And even if he can't, they can just use the Saiyan God ritual to give him the form, and then go in the Room of Spirit and Time, and Trunks knows how to use it. So pretty Where's better than Smoke Stick? What else? Nah, makes you better. But anyway, so Trunks would even know how to unlock Super Saiyan and Master the Super Saiyan. He would also know how to unlock Super Saiyan God. And in my opinion, I think that Goku could teach him how to unlock Super Saiyan Blue because he knows so much about it, but let's just say that he doesn't. Whatever. Super Saiyan God's enough. Well, Trunks would then go back to his future, absolutely annihilate Cell and the androids. It would be laughable. And Goku would tell Trunks to never stop training in case a bad threat would then come. He would make up a story and tell Trunks that when Trunks went back in time, he saw visions, because he's lying in a way, but he remembers that this guy that looks just like him could appear, called Goku Black. And you need to stop him. So continue training. Don't stop. And Goku would teach him like how to train while they're inside the Room of Spirit and Time, so he is a lot better at it. Okay, now that that's done, we're now going to cut forward a little bit. Over 7 years, Gohan would continue his training. He would still go to Orange Star High School and meet Videl, become the Great Saiyan Man because he's the OG. And that would all go the same, but Gohan's not a slouch. Now, Goku knows about Majin Buu. He knows that Majin Buu is evil, so he has a plan. Well, he knows where Babdi's ship is at originally. He remembers. He would still meet the Supreme Kai early, and he would tell him that him and the Supreme Kai need to go. They would then leave, go find Buu's ship, aka Babdi's ship. Goku would easily just destroy the whole ship. He would just fire a Ki Blast and destroy it all. Knowing that Majin Buu's at the very bottom, Babdi would panic as Dabura would try to attack Goku. And if Vegeta and the others are there, Babdi could try to take over their minds. But I don't think that they would accept it because their lives are at peace. Like, even Nappa's peaceful. So, Dabura would have been defeated and Babdi would have been killed. Now, Goku knows that Buu's good. He knows it. Well, I think the Supreme Kai would then flip out when Goku puts his hand on the cocoon and he gives Majin Buu the energy that he needs to be revived. I know this is crazy, but Goku would. And Goku explains that he senses that Majin Buu is not all bad. Well, Goku, I think, would then fight Majin Buu, and he would be way too strong for him. And it would make Majin Buu angry. Goku would continue to make him more and more angry to the point to where he could even split. It would take way longer, but he would be able to do it. And it would be a lot more difficult, but he would make him so angry and conflicted that Majin Buu would then split, turning into Evil Buu. And by the way, with Evil Buu, he wouldn't have time to kill Fat Buu. Goku would completely erase him. So he's gone. Now, this means that Fat Buu is free, and he doesn't need to worry about Kid Buu or anything like that, Super Buu, since Fat Boo's all pure now, and he would just tell Fat Buu to go do his thing. Don't kill nobody, and Fat Buu would. I think Mr. Satan would still befriend him because he could find out that there's tales of a pink monster nearby. Mr. Satan could go try beating him and look good on picture, because it's Mr. Satan. He didn't really get as much appreciation as he originally did, because remember the androids and stuff and Cell, that's when he really got popular, but killing this Majin Buu creature could make him even more popular. Now, he's still like the richest guy in the world other than Bulma. But now that that's done, he would then befriend Majin Buu, and there will be like no assassin to kill Buu because they don't really know about him much, about the world, so Boo's safe and B's safe, same with Mr. Satan, so they're fine. Now, what would happen past then? Well, Goku knows that Beerus is going to be waking up soon. He knows this. And he's been training to prepare to fight Beerus. Well, if he does go to train to fight... Oh, sorry, I was reading my comment. But if he does go train to fight Beerus, he's been spending all this time training, getting stronger. Beerus would then awaken, and Whis explains that there's a lot you need to know about. He'd fill him out on everything with Goku. Beerus is intrigued. He would then go back to Earth to celebrate almost 38th birthday party. They would then know... Now, Goku knew that Beerus was coming. He knew. He just didn't say nothing. Well, once Beerus does arrive, they would then offer food and everything for Beerus. Goku knows that Beerus got angry like before, so he would stop Buu from doing that. And Beerus would then challenge Goku to a fight. Well, this time around, I think that Goku would win. And Goku has had way more... He's literally had like a whole other life to prepare. Over like 40 plus years to prepare. So he would easily master Ultra Instinct by this point. Because remember, he's been training with Whis a lot earlier. And by mastering, I mean like he can use Ultra Instinct to its full potential. Well, use 100% of it, stated by Whis. So he would have fought Beerus, and I still think it would have been a fun fight. But I think Goku would win. He would have beaten Beerus, and Whis would have offered Goku to become a god of destruction. He would have declined that. Now, I also think here that Raditz and the others, they already have like Super Saiyan Blue and past that. Maybe even like Blue Evolution, which would be really sick. I think what will happen here is then Whis would ask, like, do you want to become a god of destruction too? I think that he would ask Vegeta, Nappa, and Raditz because of how strong they are. Well, Vegeta, I think, would decline because he has his family. Nappa, potentially. But Nappa, I think, would decline since that's not the path he wants to go down. But there's one person I think that could. And you know who I'm talking about. Raditz. Raditz would actually say, yes, I'm interested. And everybody was surprised to hear this. And I feel like Raditz would probably be with somebody by this point, maybe like Launch or something, but Raditz is interested. And Raditz wants to make a difference in the universe, right? Well, the best way is to be God of Destruction. Beerus was surprised to hear this, but he does like inspect Raditz over, and he thinks that Raditz is the strongest other than Goku. Yeah, I know. I'm putting Raditz and Vegeta about equal, but Raditz seems to be more calm-headed than Vegeta. Vegeta is very arrogant. Raditz is more calm. So Raditz will be the new God of Destruction candidate to become the new God of Destruction. So they would all go to Beerus' world just like before, continue training. The events of the Frieza arc would never happen because, again, Frieza was completely Hakkai'd, so they wouldn't be able to wish him back. Now, another thing is, jumping forward for the Universe 7 versus Universe 6 arc, they would easily blitz through Universe 6. It would be a absolute cakewalk. Goku can beat everybody there. It's not up for debate. They're so strong by this point, it's ridiculous. So Hit would have still lost. Goku would have had fun fighting him again, but yeah, Goku would have won. He would have easily blitzed Hit and defeated him. Now, as for the Goku Black arc, well, what'll happen here is Goku Black would still arrive like he originally did. But if you remember, the whole reason why Zamasu even wished to change bodies is because of Goku. When Goku fought him, he thought he was angry about the mortals. Well, Goku would not go fight Zamasu this time. Or you could say that he does, but he tells Beerus, remember Whis does believe him that he does go from another time, he could even stop the Goku Black arc from even happening, since he could tell Beerus and Whis about the Zamasu guy who turns evil, so that's enough information, and if Zamasu was caught and Goku exposes him about it, then that would mean that Zamasu would be caught red-handed, and they would have killed Zamasu, meaning that Zamasu would not turn to Goku Black, and vice versa, vice versa. So the Goku Black arc would have been stopped before it even begins. So no Goku Black arc. Sorry, people. Well, since the Goku Black arc is done, what about Turn of Power? Well, I think Goku might still agree to let Zeno do it. He's a bit of an idiot. And he would still befriend Zeno just like before. That would not really change. Well, the problem is, the Tournament of Power is so absurdly broken. Oh, and by this point, Goku knows about Broly. I forgot to mention that. He knows where Broly is, so he would still collect Broly and find him. And he might even find Broly way earlier, too. And help Broly learn to control his power. So their team is absolutely cracked. You have a Gohan who has continued his training. And I still think that Gohan will probably unlock Mystic because the Kai see his potential. They wanted to train him. Remember, Gohan uses a sword. He broke the Z sword just like before over a Ketchum, which is the strongest metal. And yeah, and then pretty much Elder Kai would appear to unlock his potential, maybe unlock others' potentials, but let's just say Gohan. So not only do you have an OP Gohan, you could even have an OP Piccolo, who, remember, Goku knows about Piccolo's new form. He knew that he unlocked it with the Dragon Balls, as Gohan told him. He could even tell Piccolo to fuse with Kami and to also unlock his potential with the Dragon Balls, so Piccolo might have his form early. And not only do you have a cracked out Gohan, you have a Menace Piccolo in his orange form. You got Broly, enough said. You got Blue Evolution, and in my opinion, probably like Ultra Ego by this point. Ultra Ego Vegeta, Ultra Ego Nappa, and for Raditz, honestly, I could see Raditz going either way, Ultra Ego or Ultra Instinct, either way. But we're just gonna say Ultra Ego, like like they have it too, and Raditz is trying to learn Ultra Instinct like how his brother does. So then he got Raditz, then he got Goku. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. They would blitz through the entire Tournament of Power. It would be laughable. No one would have a chance. Kefla, get out of here. Anilaza, get out of here. Hit, get out of here. Like Topo, God of Destruction Mode, get out of here. It would be cool, though, actually, if Raditz had his own form. Instead of, now he does have Ultra Ego, but imagine he also unlocked his own God of Destruction form. Similar to how Topo did, since Raditz is a God of Destruction candidate. So imagine two God of Destruction candidates going at it. That'd be sick. And Raditz would win and defeat him. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, yep. Okay, there we go. Okay. My mic just randomly just unplugged for some reason. Anyway, well, when Goku goes to fight Jiren, they know that Goku's stronger than a God of Destruction. Beerus even boasted about it. So, Goku's so powerful that he would... Oh my god, Jiren has no chance. Goku would probably push Jiren to go into his limb-breaking form. Doesn't matter. Goku would... Oh my god, he would annihilate Jiren. No chance. They would have won the tournament. Oh, and they also have 17 and 18. My fault. And also Krillin, but carry on. Now, 17 is the GOAT. Well, since Gohan was classed as the team leader... then yeah, Gohan would just wish for all the universes back. Because if he didn't, then Zeno would have killed everybody. Now, by this point, though, since all the universes were defeated, Goku was a little bored because, whatever. Now, what about the other arcs? Well, you have the Broly arc, doesn't happen. Broly's here early, so that's already over. What about the Mora arc? Well, or you also jump into the Dragon Ball Super arc, but that's later on. Or you can jump into the superhero movie, but yeah. With the superhero movie, even if the Gammas did reappear with Cell Max, Gohan and them would have easily defeated him. He already has his beast form. And what I mean by this is Gohan unlocked Mystic, and I think it would be really cool during the Tournament of Power, he unlocked the beast form fighting somebody. Whether it was like Anilaza, or maybe he fights Jiren, he unlocks beast form. How sick would that be, man? That'd be crazy. Or like he fights somebody and unlocks the beast form. That'd be crazy. Well, or maybe even fights like Hit or something like that. Like that'd be cool. Like if he fights Hit and Hit's going all out, and Gohan unlocks Beast Form and he beats his time skip, that'll be crazy. Well, Gohan would have his Beast Form, and even if he didn't, he would just unlock it because Piccolo already has his Orange Form. Cellmax is defeated, and now about the Moro arc, Goku already knows how to defeat Moro. Goku would just destroy him before he has the chance to absorb any energy, so he would have defeated him. So yeah, so he's dead. Yeah, it would have been an absolute cakewalk. Like, it would literally be insane. Now, as for the Gas and Granola arc, all the stuff originally started because he wanted to kill Frieza and the Saiyans, but even if, I'm telling you now, even if Granola wished to become the most powerful being, if he meets Goku and he tries to fight him, he will age and die within about 30 seconds. It would be pretty ironic. He would be absolutely annihilated and defeated. If Gas makes the same wish, he would have been defeated. There's no Black Frieza. So, yeah, that's pretty much the end of the story. So, I know I kind of like jumped around some stuff and kind of jumped around it, but hey, some of you guys did not, hey, listen, some of you did not believe that I could do it. This is how I do what ifs, and now his proof is in the pudding. So yeah, I told you I could do it. That's no script, no nothing. And that's the first time I've actually done it in front of like a live chat, so it's a little different because I'm reading comments at the same time, and my like ADHD brain is kind of like jumping back and forth, so that was a little hard. But yeah, but I was able to do it. See, told you. And now, man, now my throat hurts a little bit after doing all that. How long was that? How long was that? Like, like an hour? Oh, it's not bad. Well, that's actually not bad since I was talking fast and I was also jumping over some stuff. Usually, I jump in more detail when it's like part by part. So, what'd you guys think? Damn. Let's put some music back on. Oh lordy. Man, that thing takes all the energy out of you doing that. By the way, funny enough though, like whenever like I do like a what if like that and I like don't stop, afterwards I'm like, uh oh my god, you know, like because it's a lot. Like you sit there for 30-40 minutes talking nonstop, you can finally take a breath. Man, it's tough. Man. Yeah, and to mind you too, I was talking for like an hour and 30 minutes before that nonstop, by the way, too. So, you know. If I ever need one of ultimately needs to get entertained with stories alone, yeah, that's true. But yeah. Question: how would you tell horror stories? I wouldn't mind doing like horror stories, you know. Usually with horror stories, I would probably want to maybe read off like a script of like a horror story. But I think I could do it. I don't know. If you guys want to actually see more like a more like horror what if, look up Android Goku. Like what if Goku was turned into an android? I've actually done that before and it's dark as shit. Like, this dude's a menace, man. I'm telling you, like, this dude Goku literally killed Chi-Chi in front of Gohan. Like, this dude just snapped Chi-Chi's neck in front of Gohan and Black Air Force Energy and just threw her to the side and was like, you next. Yeah, like, Goku was nuts. And he, like, tortured Piccolo, too. Like, when Piccolo be, like, attacking him, like, ripped his arm off and stuff. And, oh, my God. Yeah. Yeah, that was actually a lot of fun doing that one too, but Man. Who wins, Goku or Superman in a fight? Superman. Especially if it's like the comic Superman. Oh my god. Man. He's literally like so people be like, you know, like, oh, Goku can beat comic Superman, you're smoking crack. Like, people don't understand just how strong Superman literally is in the comics. He's, oh my god. It's ridiculous. Like, this dude could just like blink away multiverses if he wanted to. Like, oh, well, one thing that I actually did see was when Saitama and Garo punched each other's fists, right? They destroyed a hole that was big enough to fit 2 to 3 galaxies in it, which is really impressive. Which means that they're at least like half of that, because remember, it was like both of them together. So Saitama's at least multi-galaxy buster with like his full punch attack. And we saw like Saitama sneeze for Jupiter. You know, like he's easily solar system busting that one easily. But he's at least like a galaxy buster, which is really impressive, obviously. And there's billions of galaxies in the whole thing, but well, the greatest feat that we saw was he caught reality cutting cuts that what's his name? Empty Void shot at him. Well, and Saitama caught it. Well, we've seen people do that before, like bend reality and dimensional rifts. We saw that with like Gotenks and them, which does make sense for being like a galaxy buster. But yeah, we saw that Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks was able to do it. If I were to put Saitama in power scaling, and also too, Buhan, who was angry, was also going to tear the entire universe apart. And beyond that, like, he was gonna like tear like reality and everything else apart, like everything, like hell, earth, everything was gonna be completely wiped out. And the Dragon Ball Z universe is actually a lot bigger than the normal universe, which we don't know what One Punch Man's universe is based on, if it's the same concept as ours, as like the normal. Either way, I would probably put Saitama in that ballpark of like Vegito and Buhan levels of strength, and he's only going to get stronger. True. Here's what I think what would happen is I think that Goku would pretty much wipe the floor with Saitama, and the reason why I say this is because true, Saitama can grow limitlessly stronger, but you have beings like Jiren who shook emptiness with just his strength. Jiren has limitless strength. It was even shown. He shook the empty void of where the Tournament of Power was. You even have Goku in them who, you know, like, yeah, like, it's ridiculous. And also, too, Goku's faster than time skipping, which is nuts. And, yeah, like, he's also, and Goku was also shown to escape out of a black hole, which is way faster than light, obviously. But that's common stuff. But, yeah, like, and the thing is, though, probably one of like the greatest feats of strength that we saw, and this was early, by the way, Goku got millions upon millions and millions and billions of times stronger since then, was when him and Beerus fought. Their clashes were Goku was so strong that his power could literally destroy the entire Universe 7, which Universe 7 is bigger than our universe, which has billions of galaxies. So Goku, as a Super Saiyan God, is billions and billions of times stronger than Saitama. So one punch from Goku, if he's not holding back, would have literally blew Saitama to pieces. Like, Saitama would have died. He, you know, I know Saitama fans would have been mad, but he would have been annihilated. But that's not how Goku works. Goku like builds up a fight. So Saitama could get a lot stronger. The rate that he gets stronger, I think it will still take a long time for him to catch up to Goku. But I think he would get a lot stronger, but that's Goku from the Beerus arc. He's billions of times stronger than that, plus he has forms that are stronger than that. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, people don't forget how strong Goku actually is. It makes no sense. Like, he's literally like like he's multi-universe buster. Like, within like I think it was within like 3 to 4 punches, they would have destroyed the entire universe. Everything, hell, reality, everything would have been completely wiped out. So imagine if, yeah, I'm just saying, like, Goku can destroy universes with ease if you really wanted to. Yeah, it's like multiversal easily multiversal. Yeah, Saitama would have died. I'm sorry. Goku would have just toyed with Saitama and defeated him. Like, even though Saitama's rate does get higher and higher, it would not be enough to catch up to Goku. Goku would have defeated him. And if it was like a true like fight, like who's the strongest, like who would like kill who, oh my god, Goku would just go ultra. Like, Goku in his base form could really just slap Saitama around. Remember, Goku's base form became as strong as he was as a Super Saiyan God during the Beerus fight. He said that. That's why Goku was even able to fight Beerus for a minute when he turned Super Saiyan, because he was around the same strength as he was as a god. So, look, I love Saitama, and I think he's incredible, but some people dick ride Saitama a bit too hard and like, oh my god, he's limitless, he can just destroy Dragon Ball. No, Saitama's not doing any of that. And I'm not just saying that because I'm glazing Dragon Ball, that's just common sense. Like, damn, like, Goku would go in One Punch Man's universe and he could fight God. And I know that God is like a 5th dimensional being. But does it matter? I mean, aren't angels like 5th dimensional beings? Well, technically. Because they could technically just go to different universes if they wanted to. You have empty, like, I know that we did see like Empty Void, he did destroy a universe. That's not surprising because, because remember, Saitama did the same thing. But that's not actually insanity feats in Dragon Ball. So they would lose. I wonder what a Dragon Ball would taste like. I don't know. Jolo said he got he got clipped out What If as his own video. Bro, you just made free content off the cuff. Nah, I'm good. You all can save that and watch it for stream if y'all want. Could Gogeta combine UI and UE? Maybe. If they were both in their forms, they might. Oh, man. Man, that was hard to do that What If straight for like an hour plus straight. But I've done it before, so. Superman, easily. The comic Superman, easily. If you're talking like the comics book Superman, oh my god, Zeno got no chance. Like the strongest version, Zeno's like a flick of his finger. What are you expecting to see from Daima this Friday? I have no clue. I don't watch Daima. I'm waiting until like Daima like fully comes out and then I'll watch it. I think you need a break, bro. No, I'm alright. Yeah, but I'm doing good though. Even though I got lung issues, but I'm good. What was funny, ever since I got the virus all those years ago, and I died and I came back, my lungs have been burnt up since then. Like, I've had x-rays and all that on my lungs and all that. No, like, severe damage or anything to them, thank goodness. Like, my lungs are apparently really healthy. It's just, it does build up mucus and, whatever. So, no matter, so that's why I cough up stuff a lot. And I spit, because I guess it's just, I'm a little bit more sensitive to like asthma and like allergies and stuff, so that's why I'm like coughing up stuff. But
I don't have any like breathing problems or anything, thank goodness. Yeah, man, like I got a bad strain of it, man. And I was in the hospital for like a week plus and I almost died. Yeah. Luckily, though, I'm perfectly fine. And you know. Probably Super Saiyan 4 Goku, probably. Because he was fighting pretty well with Blue Goku. But I don't know. Dragon Ball superhero or Dragon Ball hero power scaling is non-existent there. Literally, it's like non-existent.
It's like impossible to guess. So it's non-existent. I've never been on a stream this long. Well, welcome. Yeah, but talking that much got my lungs acting up a little bit. Moon appears as Superman. I don't know. I don't know who that is. If they made Heroes a monthly thing, I feel like it would have done better. Maybe. I don't know. I don't really watch Dragon Ball Heroes that much. I know it does have cool designs though. I love the designs for a lot of the characters. I've no regrets at all. This is fire. Who wins everyone in Universe 7 Combiner? Superman. What's your character in my profile picture? Oh, me? Oh, that's my custom YouTube character. If we're talking about Shaggy, I mean, it's just a Drip Lord, bro. Shaggy. Oh, man. Man, it's 9 p.m. my time. Good lordy. Gonna show university bub time and stuff. That's cool. Major, are you sick? No, I'm not sick. I just have a little bit of asthma and stuff from the COVID virus that I got all these years ago. So sometimes it, so sometimes I just cough a lot, and I cough stuff up a lot. But luckily, I don't have any like breathing issues. Like I can breathe really good. My O2 percentage stat is actually like 99 to 100. So it's luckily it's always been super good. No issues there. I don't know. I just cough a lot, and I just talked for like over an hour straight. I've been talking for almost 3 hours straight. So. And also, too, where I'm at right now, it's also super winter allergies and stuff. And it is real because those I forgot what those flowers are called. I forgot what they're called, but they come out in like the winter time, and it just makes me cough a lot. Like it's like winter allergies and stuff. And also like whenever it's like cold and dry, it also makes me cough a little bit. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like it's it's cold outside. Like it's in like the 40s, but add like the wind chill and it's rainy. It's it's just like like it just makes me cough a little bit. But yeah, like talking like that for over like an hour and an hour is hard. I've been talking for over 3 hours straight. So. What's the most powerful what if I ever made? Man. Probably what if Goku and Vegeta were locked in Whis' staff, probably. Probably. I don't know. That's a good. I don't know. There's a lot of them. Yeah, maybe max potential. Yeah, but yeah, it might be max potential. Alrighty, Raven said, Major, what's your goal of subscriptions by the end of the 50,000 is my goal. And I've actually seen YouTube predictions, and if you go on Social Blade, where my channel's at, you can actually see see my stuff. The thing about Social Blade though is they are wrong about revenue. I'm gonna tell you that right now. like if you go on Social Blade, and if you look up my channel, you'll see it has my stats. It will say like estimated like monthly earnings, and it only has my earnings at like $800, which I'm telling you right now, it's like 10 times that. But that's because they put the revenue per minute thing at like the lowest setting, which is ridiculous. But I will say they are good with the future projections, though. They've always been good with that one. And it says that I could break 50,000 subscribers in 255 days, aka in 8 months, by like October, the end of October. I might break the milestone. Yeah, and it says that and it says that in the end of 2026, at around December, I could break 100,000. Oh lordy. Yeah, look, you don't want to see this. Look, this is called Social Blade, and I'm just gonna point out, by the way, the stats are not always on point, as especially like the revenue part. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. The revenue is way higher than that. The Goku, if you want to. Nah, I wouldn't change the Goku. So look, if you look right here, this is called Social Blade. It shows you all your stuff. Apparently, I'm a fucking D minus, or I'm a B minus. Man, it seems like you have a cold to me. No, I don't have a cold. Luckily, I just cough really bad. I make like 10 times that amount, so I'm telling you that's not me. But anyway, so look, if you actually look here, if you look at the future projections, and gotta go over. This has a pretty decent it has a pretty decent rate of trying to like figure out my like milestone. So see, look, if I can scroll over, See, look. It says that I could reach 100K within 500 something days, which is pretty much the July of 2026. So like 2 or so years. And it says that I'll break 50K this year on the 10th month. So I could break it soon. Hopefully. I know. Now, usually it's not always on point because it doesn't. Yeah, but again, it could be wrong, you know, like things change, but. Excuse me, good lordy. But you never know. God, that was a big burp. Do not ever drink water for some reason. Because for some reason, water just makes you burp. That's my response to the YouTube future predictions. I burp on it. God, I was. Ugh. Goddamn. Oh man. Oh, what what, like the coughing up stuff? Oh yeah, I do that all the time. Like I cough up phlegm all the time. That's just my lung stuff. It has been about 3 hours, so I think we should call it. I think we should call it here tonight since everybody's getting all sleepy. And what is today? Oh my god, yeah, today's Wednesday. Wednesday, people got school. So I'm gonna end it here. This has been a nice long stream. We even had a what if in here. So yeah, so if you guys do want to go talk to me on Discord, you guys can. There's always link stuff to go join the Discord. It should work. Yeah, so if you guys have anything else to say before I end it, go ahead and say it now, but I'm about to end it in a second. But yeah, man, this stream did fantastic. I mean, you know, we got 3 new members, we got 38 likes this stream, and you know, we had over, I think we had like, in terms of like peak, I think we had like 24, 25 people, which is great. It's been like super like balanced, which is good. Like it's been super stable. Yep. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate all the support. You know, thank you guys. Thank you. I mean, like seriously, like thank you guys for sticking with me for over 3 years. You know, I know there's only like, you know, 17, 15 guys watching, but that's good enough for me. But yeah, but thank you guys for sticking with me for over 3 years. You know, this has been a fun little celebration. And I'm glad you guys enjoyed the video. The video's doing fantastic. It's actually 1 out of 10. So thank you all so much for the support. I really do appreciate it. And I'll talk on the next one. Peace.